Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on Twitch. JP and I are still trying to get Minecraft working with the ability to play with each other. So we're excited to do that, and we will do that in just a little bit. Good morning, Lucas. Good morning. Ooh, we got some new moving icons, some new emotes in the chat. Love it. So we're going to join back up here with JP and figure out why it's not working, and we'll get playing here as soon as possible, but that way we can hear his sultry voice. All right, I am back in the Discord here. Let's see if we can get this working. I'm going to send another invite, see if this works. In my experience, the best way to get it to work is to just keep quitting and restarting Minecraft on the Switch, and one of the times it will just decide to finally start working. so you're like, hey, welcome back, everybody. And there's no one there. Hey, hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, it's wanting to do a software update. Yeah, you're probably going to need to do that. It's a temperamental game on the Switch. Oh. Oh no. Maybe it's a sign, JP, that it's just not. It's not what we should be doing. Maybe we should be playing. Sign to try harder. Sounds good. Haha! We did it. Ooh. I've got to turn up my music too in the background here. And I just realized JP's not coming through our stream, so I need to fix that.
I wasn't showing Minecraft because the start of this stream has been a little bit incorrect, but it's fine. We're here now. Minecraft is playing. And I was going to figure out where Ted is. Ted, what's... Sam, did you subscribe again? Welcome, thank you for subscribing again. I swear you just subscribed the other day. Anyway, that's fine. Right, let's find a
hey,
quiet place.
Sapling Bow, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the basement, the friendliest place on Twitch.
Why am I dying? Yeah, I got to figure out how this works again. Let's turn down that music a touch.
I don't have my chat bot on. Oh my gosh.
You made it to the second trimester in terms of being a member. You did, and thank you. Let's eat some of these apples. They might help the cause. Hold on a minute. Eat. Nom 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 nom.
Is it daytime? Ooh, it's almost daytime. Beautiful.
What's your position, Ted?
All right. So I had found a village at the end of the last one, and I don't think you made it out here yet.
No, I didn't quite.
It's a dangerous village because it's in snowy areas, and it's not that
Yeah,
great
oh,
of a
I'm in a-
village. But
I'm in a snowy area as well.
all right, so my coordinates are -350, -300.
-350. All right, so this way. Okay, I'm doing very well, thank you, Sam. How are you on this Friday evening, Friday night? Sweet. No, wrong way. What did you say? 3 minus 350.
-350. Yeah, -350, -300.
All right, so I'm gonna go this way and that way. So it's in this direction. How are you, by the way, Ted? We spent this entire time trying to figure out how Minecraft works. We didn't even get a chance to say hello.
Well, hello. It's true. We kind of just said like, "Hey, okay, let's get this going." I'm doing
right.
really great. We celebrated a great American holiday yesterday.
Oh yes, Thanksgiving, isn't it?
Yes, Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Do you have any holidays in Australia that we do not celebrate in the U.S.? Well, probably like Independence Day, right? Do you have your own Independence
We've got Australia Day. You guys probably wouldn't celebrate that. If you do,
No, we're
then-
talking about, yeah, we celebrate it every year.
Oh right, okay, brilliant.
We have hot dogs in bread.
Yes,
But
perfect.
we call them
Yes.
snoggers.
Snoggers.
Hey, good to see you, JP. Welcome. This is
you're
the
on.
snow
I found
village
you.
that we live in. This is what it feels like at my house right now. It's not snowy.
Oh, I
but
see.
It's cold, though. in
Yeah, I
real
can
life.
imagine. It'd be very cold.
We're at 21 degrees Fahrenheit. So probably like
Ooh.
-5, -10 Celsius, somewhere around there.
Let's Google that. Hey Google, what is 21 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? Ooh. It's -6. That is terrifyingly cold.
Wow, I was really close. I don't
You were.
normally convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, but when I do, I make it a Dos Equis. Okay, so
That was
we've got a
solid
little
prediction.
we've got a little village here. I don't know how good it is. I don't remember where our base was though. That's not
Oh, minus. It's like -668 or something.
good.
And then I can't remember from there. I can't remember from there.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
Oh no!
I mean, do we have a map?
Oh no, no maps. No.
Oh
I mean,
dear, Ted's gone missing.
We could make a map. I fell down in a hole.
It's well done.
We could make a map with a few ingredients that I think we almost have at this point.
Yeah.
But we're gonna definitely want the things that we had at our other base. I was not thinking very much about the fact that when because I think you just came from our village, right?
Possibly. It was like a month ago, so there's a high
Oh,
possibility.
JP, I've got an idea.
What's
Because
that?
you didn't set a spawn here yet.
No.
Okay. Just trust me, okay? Just trust me.
Oh no. He's coming at me with an axe. What is he doing? I've died.
But now you're back at our house, right?
Oh, I think so. Oh, it looks like it.
Haha!
Hey, well done.
I've got all your stuff. Now you gotta tell me your coordinates and I'll come back. Because this village
No.
is basically useless, other than the fact that there are villagers here.
You've killed me, so no, I'm not going to tell you.
It was a teleportation. It wasn't murder.
It's
We
it's
find the
negative
defendant
six-
guilty of teleportation in the first degree.
It's negative 678, -9.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
This Thanksgiving came along with Teachers' Day here in Indonesia, so I had some students reach out, even though I hadn't been teaching for a couple of years. I did see that on Twitter, Sam, so that's pretty awesome. Killing your friend for teleportation isn't family friendly. This is the barrier between Americans and Australians. We're just learning so much about what's okay.
Okay. What
Also-
are your coordinates again? I totally was busy picking up your gear, so that way we
Well,
don't lose it.
Mr. R says that the base is somewhere in between negative infinity and positive infinity. So
Okay,
I hope that
perfect.
helps.
I'm heading that way. Well, if it's
Right.
negative and positive, then Oh wait,
It's like
you only gave me 1 point though.
exactly. It's -676, -15.
Okay.
Ed was just putting away his axe, and JP got in the way. It was all about axe safety, so definitely family friendly. Yeah, I was just in the wrong place, wrong time.
It was an education, you know.
That was totally on me.
So JP, you heard about extra emote slots and stuff now, right?
Vaguely, I heard that we can get. What was it previously? Was it 5?
There were 5, and I think 3 of them were for tier 1, and then the other 2 were for higher tiers, which I've never seen people subscribing at higher tiers except for like a gift here and there for somebody. So
Yeah.
it was basically 3. But now there are a ton of emote slots, and 5 new emote slots are animated emote slots.
Oh, that's fun.
So we definitely made some.
You guys made some?
Yeah, well, I made some. I'm giving Peter more credit than he deserves, but but when you get a chance, you should pop into my chat and see some of the new emotes, because I made some animated ones and they're quite great.
You know, I'm gonna do that right now. Let's have a quick cheeky look. I've been wanting to make some new emotes. Just little ones. Let's have a look here. What have you got?
It's true.
That's
True.
what
Lucas does have a higher tier.
Oh,
That's
yes.
why I said I basically never seen those except for a few.
I love this one. That was cool. Is that a new one?
The couch. Yep, that's new.
Yeah.
It's that was part of it too. Is with more emote slots, you can do things like, you know, double emotes that go together to make one, and you're not like, shoot, now I don't have a slot for like
That's very cool.
a GG emote or something. Baby, drowned.
All right. Here you are. Welcome.
Dude,
welcome,
we have so many drowned in our
the
base.
The
The beautiful
do you know the way
base. I think I'm finding it.
It's something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome back, Delta Dave.
so dangerous.
Thanks for returning. I think you just go down here from memory.
All right, here
And
are
then
your
you're in.
things.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for my bits and pieces. Thank you. Thank you for my boots and my axe and my carrots and my bone.
You dropped hay bale. You dropped iron ingots.
I've just got a weird random collection of things. Any update on the Fallout situation? I tried downloading both Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and it doesn't want to work on the computer. So when I get my own computer, because I'm borrowing my friend's PC, when I get my own, I'm going to try again. But I think it's got to do with administrator issues or whatever. Did I tell you, Tim, I'm borrowing my friend's PC?
Ooh.
So it's just making my life so much easier. But I have to give it back to him before December 14th. So I have to buy my own before then.
Well, that's nice though. So you've got a PC now, and
do.
you have a Mac.
Yes,
Streaming is a lot easier on a PC.
I'm going to use my Mac purely for editing, and then PC for streaming, and then that'll make me so happy.
You basically have the same thing as me now, then, except
Yes.
I have it all in one box.
You've got the Hackintosh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm wanting to branch out and like learn DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro or something like that, just so I can not need a Mac for things. But
Yep.
I use Logic a lot too, so it's like I need to have a Mac, but I also don't want to spend $5 billion.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, they are ridiculously expensive. Like, I've been looking at the lowest amount, like the lowest pricing computer. The lowest price, like the cheapest computer is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And it's still like almost $3,000. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I have zero grand at the moment.
Right, they're expensive.
Yeah,
They're so expensive.
yeah. Ask Santa for a new computer. Asking Santa only works if JP is good. That's a good point. I must make sure I'm on the good list before I can ask Santa for computers for Christmas. So what's the plan? What's our next step here, Ted? I'm basically just learning from you.
I'm trying to, I think Bedrock just is naturally kind of smooth, and I don't like it. I'm so used to Java being a little more like jittery. I feel like they added like some motion, like smoothing. So okay,
yeah.
Our big thing that we have to do right now is
sleep
through the night,
nearby.
And then once we have slept, then we can go up. I think it's time to make our base look not disgusting.
Yeah. Let me just before I sleep, I'm just going to block this up so we don't have any hairy characters come our way.
Sounds good.
There we go. Yes. I think in Minecraft, if there was an energy bar for collecting resources, the game would take forever. Is there an energy bar that I don't see? Nah, you see pretty much everything that's on the screen. Like, there's the health bar, which is the hearts. There's the food, making sure I have enough food, and there's the what I presume is the experience bar, that green bar.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
You know your buddies when you can share a queen-size bed.
That's right.
I don't think Peter and I have ever shared a real-life bed, but we need to change that.
I'm getting too long for, like, I recently got a queen-size bed. I was in a double bed for so long, and I had to sleep in a ball for so long.
You should just take 2 double beds and put them in a long line.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea.
If you guys don't know who are watching, JP is very tall. That would be,
yes,
I mean, that'd be the best way to do it, I think. Just like
exactly.
Sew them together so you can't really feel the seam. Because, I mean, that's probably going to be around your shins, you know, when your feet start going off onto the next
Yes, right. I just need a double-sized bed and then like a single bed just to put like perpendicular at the end, and then I'll be fine.
It'd be like shaped like a T.
Exactly right. Yeah. And then my feet can sprawl out.
A T bed.
A T. That's right. Exactly.
Yeah, to everybody in our chat, I had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys had a great Thanksgiving as well if you were celebrating here in the U.S. And what is the most delicious thing that you ate yesterday? I'm going to talk about my favorite thing that I ate yesterday. It's called sweet potato casserole, made from sweet potatoes or yams, and butter and brown sugar. So already that's good. I'd say that's probably about 90% of the ingredients. And then there's like a couple eggs in it, a little bit of like spices, and then on top pecans, more brown sugar, and like a cinnamon sort of crumble thing. Oh, it's so good.
Amazing.
It's like my mouth is watering just thinking about it. But it's so sweet. Oh, it's like it perfectly addresses my sweet tooth. I'm a sweet tooth kind of person.
Oh yes, I'm the same.
Oh, somebody redeemed 10 push-ups for me, so I need to go ahead and that's probably a good idea. Work off some of the calories from yesterday.
That's quite alright. I'm gonna find a shovel. So take your time, do your push-ups. You do what you gotta do.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Enjoy. I'll just take the moment to look back at the chat because I have not been looking at the chat. Sorry for ignoring you all. Let's have a good read here. Let's have a read. Yes. Minecraft needs an open bar. 5, always alright. It's time for Duke Valley. There's health and energy runs out when you do stuff like farm and collect fish. You can fade from exhaustion in the game. I like that. Like, I like to be challenged like that. But then I do like games like this where you can just do stuff and the only thing you have to worry about is the zombies or the skeletons or whatever other enemies are coming at you. Also, there's a cat just there. Just in the corner.
Pumpkin pie midge-court. That sounds delicious.
Doing cat things. Oh, hold on. There's an ad. Sorry about that. There's an ad in my video to play music. Alright, still haven't found a shovel. Forgot where I put them. Where did I put the shovels?
Gotta decide. What's the best thing to do right now? We're growing sugarcane. I mean, I could grow more sugarcane. I probably should.
I need more sticks. That's what I need. And the way I need that is I need more wood. Right, so I need to... Oh, heck. Minecraft needs a Crash Bandicoot meter. It shows the likelihood of JP raging. That meter would fill up within seconds. Like, as soon as I turn the game on, it already starts to fill up. Oh, I'm so far down.
Are you down in the mine right now?
I'm very far down. We've crafted quite a mine.
That is the name of the game.
Yes. I just need some wood to I've got the wrong axe. Hold on a minute. Yeah. For anyone who was watching last time I played Minecraft, the first probably half hour of me playing is just me running around, not sure what I'm doing. Getting all the way down to the bottom and thinking, oh no, I've forgotten this. I need to return to the surface and try again. Right.
That's pretty normal though. I'd say you're probably about with 90% of Minecraft players. Most people, wander until they think of a purpose. It's like real life, We all wander around until we realize our purpose.
That's right. There is someone on fire just here. Oh, they found me.
Thank you for the hydrate, Rage Court. And Joyson, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the basement. How are you doing this fine day?
Get out of here. All right, good. I've defeated another one.
I haven't died yet, but I might.
I've died once.
Hey,
I want to put it out there that Ted killed me.
Yes, I did kill JP, but it was for teleportation purposes.
That's what he says.
That's what he says. We know
these are excuses I've heard before. No, it's all right. I've learned to forgive, but I haven't forgotten. All right, need some of that. Mr. R says that he liked it when you and I were fishing on the roof.
Yeah, that was pretty fun to fish last time, and it's raining now, so it's a good time to fish. The drop rates are better in the rain.
I just need a fishing rod. I've
got one here that you can use.
You got a spare one, do you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can. I got one to share.
Oh, very kind. We just need some to make a second one. All we need is some web.
Right. All right. Here, why don't you come up? Now we've done that. If you could just come up to the roof, I'll give you one, and then you can fish, and I'm gonna start to make our base a safer situation for us.
All right, good idea. I'm gonna get us some food.
Currently there. Find a chicken and kill it. That's okay. I mean, that'll probably happen. Right now, our base is so ugly. We got to fix this base issue first, Joyson.
It's not ugly. It's like the what's that movie? Princess Diaries before the transformation.
Oh, it's not ugly. It's aesthetically impaired.
I forgot how to pull the. Oh, I didn't catch anything. So once I fish, you're not playing on Switch, so you're not going to be able to.
Oh wait, is my run button not?
Oh no, I have to go get it.
Apparently, my run button is not the button that I normally have assigned to run, so I need to fix that as well.
Oh dear. And now I died. No, I fell and I died.
Oh, you got drowned, killed. See, that's why I'm trying to make this a safer situation.
Yes, I've lost everything. Good thing I had not much.
Before my chat gets mad, yes, I know I'm a monster. I'm just filling the top of a creeper hole, not filling in the creeper hole. But
okay. What are my chances of regaining my possessions?
I'd say pretty good.
They're scattered. Oh dear. Hello. They're scattered everywhere. In the JP died fishing. I did fish in the JP way. Here's my sword. Oh, that's not my sword. That's somebody else's sword. Oh no.
There's just way too much mayhem happening. Hey, Reynolds, good morning to you.
It's just a struggle at the minute because I'm just. Oh, I've died again. What? Oh.
I can
That
guarantee
happened.
there will be some chicken killing that happens at some point. We have priorities.
Right now, it's just JP learning how to survive.
How to
Priority.
not die.
Yeah, priority 1. There's an evil dog in the water. What's that about?
Okay,
Oh, I
so
really
we're
want
so
that.
close to like a drowned spawn area that I'm gonna create a little bit of a buffer for us so that doesn't happen as much. Not having to worry about drown killing us.
Fucking despawn. I just want that, and I just want that. That's all I want. Good.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
there's a creeper over here.
Yeah. Oh wow, indeed. Yes, I've just lost my sword, and I don't remember where it is.
Oh my gosh, there's skeletons in here. This is bad. This is bad. I'm gonna die too. Oh geez, come on. There we go. We got the skeleton. Oh man, they're everywhere.
Quick!
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? Leave. Is the word I'm looking for. Should we wait for the morn? Wait for the morning?
I don't know if it's nighttime. I think it's just raining.
Oh, that's a shame. That's very annoying. Also, my phone has decided to tell me that I'm live on Twitch. And also, you're live on Twitch. So in case you weren't aware, you're live on Twitch.
It's sending me the notification of myself.
Yeah, it does
Just thought
it,
you
but-
might want to know that you are doing a thing that you're doing right now.
Yeah, that's right. In case you weren't aware, in case you're having some sort of dream.
Oh, ooh, I got
This is what we do.
a notification on my phone. It says you are looking at your phone right now.
Oh,
All right, I gotta fix my run button here because
Alright.
it is wrong.
Well, it
Uh,
looks like it's night time. I think it's night time. You know, Mr. R, I'm just gonna leave my stuff. Although those iron ingots, I really want them. But I can't, hey buddy, I can't get them. They're being guarded by the sea enemies. There's 2 of them.
I'm gonna turn down my
Well, back
render
to fishing.
distance. I don't need it to be that big. Smooth it out a little bit. Oh, there we go. This is better. Much better. Okay. Now it's nighttime, so we can skip the night if we want. I'm
Yes,
okay
let's-
to operate in the nighttime if you want, but
I'm not. I'm without everything.
it's good. Oh, by the way, thank you to everybody who's been buying basement merch. I've been looking at some of the numbers coming through. There are quite a few people picking up these new basement hoodies. We also got the classic basement merch T-shirts and stuff. Those are selling, and a few more of those 100K Club shirts. When those are gone, they're gone. But just a big thank you to you guys who are supporting the channel by buying the merch. So thank you.
Alright, back in the day. Is my stuff there?
Your stuff
This is
is
safe.
there. I'm gonna take out this drowned that's blocking the way here. We also
There's
have
few
a
of them. There's another
skeleton
one
that
over there.
is apparently walking around with your iron shoes on its feet.
Oh, he's got them. I wonder where
And
they
a
were.
baby drowned is killing me right now. Okay, I didn't die. That's good.
Very good. Oh, there's a lot of creatures here.
See, this is what I'm working on, making sure we don't have to deal with. Why am I not healing? So slow.
Skeleton. Just Mr. R says, just get them. Just get your stuff. What's the worst that can happen? I could die again. Yes. That's what I don't want to happen. I would like to not die again, if I can avoid it. I would like my sword back.
I have a sword. There.
That's alright. I'm just going to use... Oh, thank
There
you.
it is. Yeah, I picked it up.
Oh, thank you. Let me just hide while I figure out how to swap inventory. And then I'm going to do a little PSA. I don't know if PSA is the correct term, but I'm going to roll with it.
A public service announcement?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's
Controversial question, but is the basement merch kept in a basement?
The basement merch is some of it is kept in the basement. The stuff that's on my shelf, but most of it is on demand printed. So
If so-
possibly
If so, would it be basement merch?
basement merch. Actually, it's kept in an attic. So funnily enough, it's basement
Oh.
attic merch.
That's the opposite of what it should be. While I'm hiding here and away from enemies, great news to everyone. Well, I think this is great news. We've got, what date is it today? 26th. So it's going to be 27th, 8th, 9th, 30th. 4 days left in November. As you can see, it is slowly coming back. It's making its appearance to the moustache. And we've raised almost $200, which is awesome. It's currently sitting at $190. So if you want to donate,
Wow.
here is how. All that goes directly to November. If you want to find out more about November, actually, that just gives you the link that I just sent you. So there you go. But yeah, so 4 days left. Always hit $200. So that's pretty awesome. It helps raise money for what is it? Mental health awareness, suicide prevention, and men's health. Helps prevent prostate cancer and testicular cancer. So there you go. A great cause. Anyway, let's get back to this.
The attic is the basement of the sky.
Alright, so now I've got some things, which is cool. I'm just going to kind of sort out my inventory. It's a mess. It's an actual mess, and I'm disappointed in myself.
Are you an organized person, or are you a generally messy person?
No, I'm very organized. I am very organized.
I'm like somewhere in the middle. It depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah. I mean, I can have mess around the house, but it's an organized mess.
Sure.
Yeah. Like, if there's a pile of clothes on the floor, it's going to be in that corner. It's not going to be strewn all over the floor. It's very specific.
There's a spot for messes. Kind of like a rubbish bin, right? It's, it's
exactly
a mess,
right.
but it's just contained.
It contained a mess.
Do you like that I used the Australian term for trash can?
I did, yes, thank you. You were speaking my language, and it helped me understand. We need some torches.
I'm bilingual.
Alright. I also enjoyed that whenever you tried to invite me to this game, you kept saying invite and not invite.
Invite? I think I was like unintentionally doing that one. Alright, you're invited.
Well, it was brilliant. I enjoyed it. Oh dear. Alright, so now I have a shovel, a stick, an axe. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dig for resources.
Nice, yes. We need iron. We need lots of iron.
We need lots of iron. I'm going to descend further down this mine shaft and see what I can discover.
Sounds good, mate. You're just both talking the opposite.
Exactly. Mr. Ross says, I think Ted gets his Aussie influences from his mullet wig.
A little, yeah. The mullets are a thing in Australia too, huh?
Oh, big time.
Now they're actually kind of popular there.
Yeah, to the point where it's just like culturally acceptable. Like you see someone with a mullet, you're like, okay, this is normal.
And certain types of mullets here are socially, not just socially acceptable, but also like seen as cool. Like I think it's an interesting hairstyle in that way. Speaking of which, we got a base mullet redemption that I need to fulfill. Let's do this.
Oh, please, yes. Don't let me stop you. It's very, very important. See how far down we can get. Oh, there's some red things, but that's not what I need. Let's keep digging.
Oh yeah.
It seems that this game is just like very iron deficient. Very iron deficient.
It's quite possible that
like if this game were a person, it wouldn't be getting enough red meat.
It needs to eat a liver or some spinach, right? Spinach is high in iron.
I think so. Iron or protein, something. Yeah. My pickaxe is going to die. That's a real shame. Because I need iron to make another pickaxe. My iron is about to break.
Do we we have any iron in our chest? That's a good question.
I don't
No,
think so.
we do not.
Right, I'm just gonna start digging sideways from here and just see what happens. Ah! There's lava.
I might come down and help with the mining.
That's
But I want to
that's
make
not good.
I want to make the death not so much up here.
Not so deathly.
Not so deathly.
Yes.
Hey, Dad and Cat, welcome.
Hey, Devin Cat.
Just followed
Make
you
stone
over on
pickaxes.
Facebook yesterday. Don't know how.
Carry the iron pickaxe for when it's needed. Good idea. Good idea, Mr. R. If I transcend all the way up there, it's going to cause issues for me. So I'm just going to see if I can figure this one out myself. What's that? Bone meal. Oh, okay. No, that's not what I need. I just want to make, not a furnace, I want to make a crafting table, but I don't have any wood. I don't have any wood.
That's the first rule of mining. Always bring a log or two down with you, just in case you need to make something. Pretty much everything else that you'll need you can find down there. But
Yeah.
you need wood. And food, generally. Food and wood, and you're good to go.
Like I said, the first half hour-ish is just me running around trying to figure out what my purpose is. Yeah, there we go, that's what I want. No, I need wood. Oh, it's two of these though. Ah, very handy. Okay, good. Still need wood though. So that's what I'm going to do. -5.
This guy's got a trident. Very dangerous when they have tridents.
There was a lot of iron this way, but alas, there if it
No!
Oh no! Did you
That
die
guy's
far?
going down.
Were you just outside, were you?
Yeah, he's in the water.
Right.
Got killed by a drowned. Ugh. Who had a trident. And now he's wearing my boots! And I think they're your boots, but I stole them from you after I killed the guy. Okay. He's dead.
Just showing the wealth.
Man, I exploded. My stuff is everywhere.
That's just like insult to injury when you're dead and you come back to life and you just see someone else wearing your stuff. You're like, well,
just like in real life.
Yeah.
If I had $1 for every time that I was killed and then when I came back, someone was wearing my clothing.
I mean, you would be without any dollars because you're still alive.
Exactly.
The whole time I play with my kids on the Switch, I'm constantly harvesting resources, farming, finding ore, always stuff we need, where the kids want to build portals for the nether or complex other things, get them killed. Mr. R is a very, like, he thinks, he's a very well, what's the term I'm looking for? He thinks things out, he's thinking about it. I think I told you this story last time we were playing Ted, and one of the kids at work asked me if I've ever heard of YouTube, and I told them that I'm on YouTube. And his mind exploded. And he asked me today, he goes, have you ever heard of Minecraft? And I said, I have. I've played it a couple of times. I said, I'm actually playing it tonight. And he goes, where? I said, on Twitch. This is a 5-year-old kid that doesn't understand the internet. But just
Yeah.
And then we got to talking about Minecraft for ages. And he told me so much because I know so little.
Dude, those kids will teach you a lot about Minecraft. My kids are always schooling me on stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's sleep through the night.
Oh, there's a thought.
Let's vanquish the
Seriously.
horrible night. Thank you so much for the follow, Data Not Found 89. Welcome to the basement, the friendliest place on Twitch. Playing some Minecraft with our good friend JP. Across the globe. This is uniting vast differences in time zones.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
This is like United Nations, but there's just 2 of us.
Yes. Nations being we are fulfilling the tiniest of obligations to being a pluralized set of nations. Otherwise, it just would have been United Nation.
Exactly right. It was just America.
This is, I mean, man, I'm starting to wonder if, like, we built our base in the worst spot. Because these drowned are just always here.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually I'm going to just cover up the whole river. I think it's going to have to be the way that we do it.
I forgot when fishing how to then get fish. Go ahead and do it.
Alright, I'm going to craft some more shovels. We're doing this.
What, do you kind of cover the whole river?
Yeah, just lots of dirt. I'm just going full. Oh, we don't have any wood in our inventory. That's why.
No.
Wow.
Yes. I need that one. Yeah, come on. Good, very good. Maybe Minecraft might be a way to get the kids to go to bed. Go to bed and sleep in your own beds. You don't have to... Go to bed and sleep in your own bed, kids. You don't have to respawn somewhere else, do you?
Good.
Imagine that. Like, you go to sleep in in another bed, and then you accidentally just die. And then you respawn in someone else's bed and not your own bed. That'll be a very disorienting start to your Second Life.
Hey, JP, speaking of Second Life, this question has nothing to do with Second Life. Have you been using Canva or Photoshop? Because you're like a Mac guy, right? So you probably have Photoshop.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to make your life way easier for everything internet related, start using Canva. Canva's free. Start using Canva for all of the stuff that you do with YouTube and Twitch, like from making emotes to thumbnails to all that.
Oh yeah.
I'm a Photoshop guy. I love Photoshop, but Canva is extremely fast, and like it's got snap features that are just really intuitive. But my favorite feature is the background removal tool. I don't know. It's got really good AI. You just plug a picture in, and it just automatically lasso tool and deletes the background. Like, you don't have to...
I struggle a lot in terms of, like, removing background stuff. It's just such a pain on Photoshop. What is it called? Canva. We'll write it down.
Canva. It's just a website. That's the nice thing about it, too. You can, like, I can be somewhere else, not at home or on a different computer, and I can still edit my thumbnails and whatnot. But with all these new emote slots, the first time around I made them all in Photoshop, and it took forever, and I added like 5 new emotes and animated emotes, and it took me like an hour. It was incredible. I was like, what?
How do you spell it?
Canva.
Oh, easy.
Canva.
Beautiful. I want to check that out. When I can next.
There's like a premium, like you can spend like $10 a month and have like a premium version, which I have, but that's only because I use it for other things that I need access to, a lot of like royalty-free images.
Yeah.
But you can upload images right into it and stuff too, so it's great.
I'm pretty sure Photoshop, like Creative Cloud, off the bat is like $14 a month. I'm like, that's just a lot of money a month. Considering I use it like 4 or 5 times a month, and I'm spending $14.
Yeah. Ooh. If you work at a nonprofit, you can get 10 premium licenses for free each year for Canva.
Oh, nice.
Apparently. Pixlr is an online Photoshop clone that's also free.
I will.
Dad and Cat
have
filling
a look
us
at
in
that.
with dropping the knowledge bombs. Okay, I've chopped a bunch of wood. Now it's time for me to make some shovels, or a shovel, so I can collect some dirt.
Get rid of you. Go away. Get out of here. Get out of my face. Thank you. All right, get some sticks. Get some of these. Get some of that. Very good. Okay. I want to get some sand. Let's get some sand. some reason.
Why do we want sand?
I don't know. I'll let you know why when I figure it out.
I mean,
it is.
If you want to contribute to, maybe we let's powwow. Let's get our brains together here and figure out what we're gonna do.
Let's have an under the table. Let's have an under the table meeting.
All right, under the table meeting. Here we go. Okay.
Perfect.
So here's the plan.
Yeah.
We need to fill in a bunch of this river. We don't need to like fill it all in, but we need to cover it with dirt. And so the big thing that we need is a lot of dirt right now. So if you just want to, and I'm going to do it too, but if you want to grab dirt, and I think what we'll want to do is fill in the river from this point.
Yep.
To our little stone bridge.
Yep.
On this side, and then on the other side, we're going to do about that far. And then we won't have to deal with drown anymore near our base. Right. So if you fill in this side, collecting dirt and filling in the hole, I'll go to the other side, and we will accomplish a goal together. Teamwork.
Perfect. Because I got to the point where I was looking for iron, but I gave up quickly, and I started to wander aimlessly. So thank you for giving my life some direction.
You're welcome. That's what I do best.
Sometimes at midnight, I need some direction in my life.
So yeah, you have Australia Day. Is that like Australian Independence Day?
Yeah, it's it's come under some controversy, and I won't speak on it much because that's not what we need to do on stream. But basically, it's like it's just been talking about like when Australia was like, I suppose, like claimed, I guess, from the British when they came over. But there was obviously like a lot of indigenous people that were here first, and it was their land. It is their land, and it's come under a bit of controversy. Funny story about Australia Day. Actually, I'll tell you this story real quick. So I've got a couple of tattoos on my arm, and they all have different significance. So one is I've got under my left bicep is a quote from Michael Jordan, because I love my basketball.
Yeah.
On my left bicep is a cross, because Jesus. And on my forearm is a tattoo from my favourite music artist, Matt Corby. And then on my here, I'll show everyone in the thing as well, is two numbers. So 26th of January and the 9th of September. So, so they're my parents' birthdays. The funny story about it. So, I got the idea from my other mate who had his parents' birthdays, but had them in Roman numerals, and he was telling me about it, and he goes, "Oh, but I got the I's and the X's mixed up, so it's not actually correct. But it's Roman numerals, and no one can tell." So, I was like, "Ah, well, that's a pretty cool idea. I might do that." But like with English numbers, so you can tell when you can actually see what they are.
You made a mistake too when you can see.
So I went in and I got a plan and stuff, and then I went back a few weeks later and I had my appointment and I got it kind of printed on me so that I have a bit of an outline. And then they're like, "Oh, how does it look?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, it looks really cool. Let's go ahead with it." And we went ahead with it. And he's asked me, he goes, "What do these numbers mean?" And I told him, I said, "Oh, it's my parents' birthdays and stuff." He goes, "Oh, cool." And then I said, "I got this idea from my friend who, that exploded. Got this idea from my friend, but he had Roman numerals and he stuffs it up." He goes, "Oh, what an idiot!" I'm like, "Oh no, he did not think about that." And I'm driving home. I'm like, "Yeah, this tattoo looks really cool."
Oh no!
And then I looked at it again, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, my dad's born on the 23rd, not the 26th." So I've got my mum's birthday and Australia Day tattooed in my arm.
Oh no!
So I'll fix that. I'll fix that one day.
That's so funny how you think, "Oh, this is permanent. Like, there's no way I can make a mistake." It's like obviously I've thought through this well enough, and then things still happen.
Yeah, luckily it's just one number. I can get it fixed for reasonably cheap. But I do want to get another tattoo that kind of goes like down my forearm, but that's going to cost more money. But my mum hates my tattoos. She hates the fact that I've got tattoos. And so when I got my first 3, she's like, "Why have you done this? This is waste of money. Oh, this is going to be on your body permanently." I'm like, "Well, I hope so. I paid a lot of money for this. I hope it is on my body permanently." and then one day I was sitting on the couch and she goes, "What are those numbers on your arm?" I said, "Oh, yeah, that's your birthday and Dad's birthday." She goes, "No, that's my birthday, but it's not Dad's birthday. That's Australia Day." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I made a mistake," and she laughed at me a lot. She's like, "She goes, this is my favorite thing ever. I hope you learn from your mistake."
This is karma. This is poetic justice.
Exactly. So she had a lot of fun with it. She thought it was hilarious.
saw. We should go take a rest in the beds.
Oh yes.
I saw a hilarious tattoo that says, "Quote: Don't get it. No, don't. Tattoos are permanent. Make sure you think really hard about what you want to put on your arm." End quote. Mom. I was just like, that's a genius tattoo idea. The no regrets tattoos.
Mr. Ra is someone who always provides a lot of information in my streams. He's just told us about Australia Day, so I'll read it out for you for your knowledge. The Indigenous Australians lived here for thousands of years before, but we celebrate the time to which the British settlers came in and populated the country. To be honest, now for the most, it's really a celebration of having a day off work, extreme heat, because it's always hot. We're in Australia Day, so we go to the beach or the pool and hanging out with friends, and yes, being proud of our country, whilst trying to respect the original inhabitants of this wonderful place. So, yes, we do our best now to respect the Indigenous elders and the Indigenous people.
I'd say Australia Day is a lot like Thanksgiving because it's got some controversy around it as well. So Thanksgiving commemorates the first people who kind of like tried to live here, but they met the indigenous populations that were here too. And Thanksgiving, there's this whole story about how the Pilgrims came over on a boat and then they met the Indians and everybody was like happy friends, and then the Indians taught them how to cultivate crops and stuff, and the Pilgrims like traded them, some of their goods and spices and all this stuff. So, and then they had a big meal or whatever. And I think they probably did have like a big feast of all of the different stuff. And the Pilgrims were like a very like peaceful sort of population. They weren't like conquistadors or anything like that. But yeah, it sort of does commemorate the time when we basically invaded and said, "Hey, we're gonna live here now too."
Yeah.
And so there's some of that controversy with it as well. But my wife is a quarter Native American, and we just we see our family as like a mixture between Pilgrims and Native Americans. So. Yeah, they had lobster at the first Thanksgiving, yes. Everybody thinks they had turkey, but they probably had lobster.
Oh, there you go. So where does the turkey come from? What is that? What's the significance behind that?
I think big turkey, like the corporate turkey mob bosses, are the ones who propagate. It's kind of like who makes the most money on Thanksgiving. It's probably a corporate idea. Now, they probably had turkey as well. I mean, turkey's an indigenous animal. It's pretty easy to kill. And, yeah, they also had turkey and venison. That makes sense. They had deer meat. I love venison. But, okay, I've got 5 stacks of dirt. That should be enough to fill this all in now.
Yeah, I've got a fair bit here as well. All right, let's start doing this.
Making this safe. Safety is our number one concern.
So do we need to build this dirt down to the ground as well? Or just a row of it?
No, I would just do the top. You can build it down, and then that'll prevent anything from spawning inside, but it's going to be harmless if it spawns underneath, so...
Yeah, fair.
As long as we have a big enough pad of dirt, they'd have to go all the way around to get up, so...
Yeah, it's true.
All
right.
But yeah, so we typically
then-
it's a fall time festival, so we or feast sort of party. So all of the foods are very fall oriented. Lots of squash and gourds and that kind of stuff. Lots of things that corn,
Yeah.
things that grew all summer long, and now it's harvest time. So pumpkins and it's
Is
delicious.
gourds? Remind me again what gourds are?
A gourd is
they
it's
like-
like a type of pumpkin, like a squash. I mean, it's just that type of food.
Yeah, okay,
Like
right.
pumpkins or anything that looks like a pumpkin is basically a gourd.
Because I when I was growing up, I don't know if this is very popular in America, but I watched a lot of VeggieTales.
Oh yeah, dude. We're probably right. VeggieTales is a big deal on our channel. Everybody-
So it's funny because like I would watch it when I was in reception, or it would be first grade 1 for you or first grade for you guys.
Okay.
And so that was back in 1997. And yeah, like we would watch some VeggieTales, and now the kids at work, like we would watch VeggieTales, and there's episodes there from when I was a kid, and it was just like I just get a lot of nostalgia watching those episodes.
and man,
also,
CG has come quite a ways, has it not?
oh yeah, like I see some of these
Watching those old
terribly animated-
VeggieTales, I remember them looking like, wow, this looks so like real. It's insane. And now I watch it and like, oh my gosh, there are
This
lots
is
of
awful.
fragmenting and clipping happening in these
Yeah.
in these models.
and everything's in like 4:3 as well. I'm like, it just hurts to watch.
So I don't know how, but they found a way to make Larry the Cucumber go into a T-pose in this part. I don't understand, but he, he doesn't even have arms, and he found a way to T-pose.
No. I think in Australia, our public holidays end up the same way, same activities, just with different weather. Now it's true. It's generally it'll be Christmas, it'll be Australia Day, it'll be New Year's Day. What other major holidays do we celebrate in Australia? I can't even think of them. Right now, my main focus is just laying down dirt.
Is St. Patrick's Day a thing that is celebrated in Australia?
It's more so an excuse to have a holiday. We don't have it off work.
Yeah, we don't. It's not. Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
work-free holiday here.
It's just an excuse for people, I suppose, just to get together and drink, which is generally what people do nowadays. Like in Australia Days, you generally get together, have a few beers,
Yep.
have a barbecue,
Put a
But St.
shrimp on
Patrick's
Bobby.
Day- Yeah, exactly. Of course, Anzac Day is a massive one here, but that's actually something that we generally have like a dawn service for. So Anzac Day will be the same thing for you as I suppose Remembrance Day, because that's about those who fought in the war, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Isn't
We
it?
call it
Yeah.
Memorial Day. Yeah. Yeah.
Memorial Day, yeah. We also have Remembrance Day here, which should be it's November 11th. So I think you guys have a similar holiday around that time.
Yeah.
Or is that
I mean,
Memorial Day?
so Memorial Day is in the springtime, like around May, and then we have Labor Day, and we
Yeah.
also have Veterans Day.
Veterans Day, yes, that's what I'm thinking of. That's
Yep.
in your your fall time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
We just
November,
had
yeah.
Veterans Day last week,
Yeah.
I think.
The only way I know about this is from watching basketball, and they always
Oh
say,
yeah. So will all the veterans please stand, and then everybody gives them a round of applause. is usually
Yeah,
kind
so
of
it's generally like join us at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse here in Cleveland as we take on the Phoenix Suns on Veterans Day or Martin Luther King Day, or that's the only way I know American holidays,
Yes.
purely from watching sport.
Yeah, we have a lot of school off holidays, and then the work off holidays are generally there are fewer of those, but like for school off we have like President's Day, we have Martin Luther King Jr. That's not a work off day, but it's I think the government shuts down for a lot of those days.
Okay, right.
I mean, they keep things open, but like people who work for the government, like educators and stuff, have the day off.
Yeah. Mr. R says Anzac Day is a little different though, as it relates to a specific battle and time, but it's grouped to include the memory of all who have fought in the country. Yeah, so Anzac Day, Australians, national, what is it? Australians, New Zealand, Army Corps is the abbreviation. That's what Anzac stands for.
Oh, I was like, what
Yeah.
is Antec? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Anzac, yeah, it's Australian New Zealand Army
Oh,
Corps. Is that correct?
Anzac.
Sarah? Anzac, yeah. So we make like Anzac biscuits as well, which is
Ooh,
I don't even know how to describe them, but it's just
Cookies?
something that we do. Yeah, basically, like a special kind of like almost like an oat cookie, in a sense.
ooh, I love oatmeal cookies.
Yeah, but yeah, we recently had Remembrance Day, which is on November 11th, and it's funny trying to because I was working in the childcare that day, and I was very adamant on the fact that because at the 11th hour, so 11 a.m. we have a moment of silence.
Right.
So I was very adamant on the fact to try and get the kids to be quiet for 1 minute, and these are like 3-4-year-olds that
yeah,
just
preschool age.
can't can't focus for like 10 seconds sometimes. So that was a lot of fun. I'm trying to describe to them in the simplest terms why we're doing it, and they just weren't quite getting it. But yeah, it was the thought that counts. All right,
Those
this is
moments
looking
of
pretty
silence. They're so intense in a world where there's just constant noise. Those moments of silence are deafening.
Yeah, like it's very eerie. Like I don't know if you've ever been to a sport event when they've had a moment of silence.
Oh, I mean, I've been to large stadiums, and I don't go to really any sporting events. I'm such a nerd in that way. But yes, I've been in large rooms with like 10,000 people in a moment of silence. It's very strange.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very eerie feeling. Like when there's just so much noise, and then all of a sudden there's just quiet for like a minute, and it just seems like a minute goes on such a long time.
Right. Let's go ahead and take a nap again.
That's a good idea. I'm just going to
Our
replay.
property is becoming much safer.
Here we go. All right, let's find the bed before the zombies find me. There we go.
Columbus Day is a strange one. Oh yeah, Columbus Day.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that as well. I discovered that whilst watching The Office.
So Columbus
Actually.
Day, Christopher Columbus never actually landed in North America.
Right. Okay.
But he he discovered the Americas for the West. So up until that point, they didn't know that there was a whole chunk of land here.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
And so it's sort of celebrating like that one has a little bit of controversy around it too, for the same reason. It's like, hey, cool, you brought a bunch of people over here who weren't originally here. And
Yeah.
so that's interesting. But I try not to focus on that part. I mean, I don't think anybody's celebrating like woohoo, like we kicked people out of their homes and stuff. No one's celebrating that. They're just kind of like, hey, we wouldn't be here today living in this place. Probably wouldn't be alive, if that hadn't happened. It's just looking back and try to learn from the mistakes of the past. You try to celebrate the good parts. That's all you can ever
that's
do.
right.
Because humanity
That's right.
humanity is getting better, hopefully, in some ways over time.
That's what I was gonna
which
say.
means
In some ways,
inherently, that means that we were worse in some ways in the past. That's just how it is.
That's right. For some more Anzac knowledge, Mr. R has just told me some more.
Flooding.
It relates. Anzac relates to the battle against the Turkish at Gallipoli. The US were at the battle of the two at the same time, just not in that location. The Aussies were sent to a hopeless situation that they couldn't win. It lasted much longer than it should have and ended up in retreat, but it reinforced the spirit and toughness of our armed forces, no matter the circumstances. So it's kind of like it's like a coming together of all of our forces and just doing whatever we could to bring freedom to our country. even in such a hopeless scenario.
So like they lost the battle, but it was like it was a valiant and courageous sort of loss. It wasn't like, oh, we're just giving up now. It was like a lot of people died.
It was
Yep.
a lot of like you said, very valiant, very very courageous. I've never been much of a war like a war buff, but I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Hacksaw Ridge.
I have not seen Hacksaw Ridge.
It's probably something that I wouldn't widely promote on a family friendly channel, but it's got a terrific story behind it because it's a true story.
Right.
About someone who now was a conscientious observer, I think is the term, where they wouldn't use any weapons. And they saved, I think, 72 men in World War One. I think. Or
Oh
two?
yeah,
I think it was-
conscientious
I think it was
objector, I think.
Objector, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah.
Yes.
And that was a very, it's a very intense film.
Mm-hmm.
But a
Most
terrific story.
war films are, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a terrific story.
My wife and I got to go to France a few years ago.
Oh, yeah?
My wife's mom got a work abroad opportunity, and so they said, hey, we need some help in our European department. We will let you live in Versailles, France, and we'll pay for all of your dwellings and all that stuff, and we'll pay your salary, and you just need to work from France for a year. And she was like, okay.
Yes, please.
So yeah, she lived in Versailles, and she took the train into kind of like suburbs of Paris every day.
Yep.
And so we went, and I like that deep slate kind of blocking off. It's like a dam in the river there.
Yeah.
It's nice. This feels so much safer. And then if we want, we can dig out a little bit and have water, but now we don't have to deal with the drown all the time. I'm just gonna fill in more of it over here. But anyway, we went to France. It was a really, really fun trip. We visited her parents, of course. But while we were there, we went and saw the beaches at Normandy, where in World War II, U.S. troops landed and started the invasion to take it back from the Nazis.
Yep.
And that was an extremely intent, just being there and realizing, like, oh my gosh, this actually happened here. It's not just something that happened in Saving Private Ryan. Like, this is a real place.
Oh, absolutely. Like even for me, like just looking at war memorials, like my mum's from the country, and so we recently visited. We would go there 2 or 3 times a year, and had a look at a memorial up there that commemorated some of the soldiers from that town back in World War One. And you look at I think the most intense thing about it is just knowing how young they are.
Oh yeah, because they're 18,
yeah.
19.
Yeah,
I mean, they're just barely old enough to be considered adults, right?
Exactly right. And that was all we had to do. Mr. Art says there are some great documentaries about Gallipoli you can watch, and the Australian involved in it. Totally recommend, Ted, if you have some time. Much of who Australia feels we are as a society stems from these experiences as other armed conflicts, such as Tobruk, where the Aussies the Aussies held off the Germans in similar circumstances to they did in Gallipoli.
I'm definitely gonna check that out. I'm not a war buff, but I do enjoy learning, especially just learning about how, because our generation has not had to deal with war. I mean, really.
No.
I mean, there have been wars, but there haven't been like a draft. I'm very, very lucky that I didn't get a call from the U.S. government saying, hey, we're going to ship you overseas and you have to come in now and you have to fight.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Not needing to do that definitely shapes a generation, and I wouldn't say it go as far as to say like makes us weak, but it makes us take for granted though what other people paid for us to be able to actually have the the good things that we enjoy, like being able to play Minecraft on a Friday morning.
Exactly right. It's so easy to forget how lucky we are, and like what has been kind of given before us, so that we can enjoy this normal life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's funny, like, you know, when you find yourself complaining about some things,
Right.
and you just
it's like, I
just
stubbed my
pause for-
toe. This is the worst day ever.
Yeah, that's right. Oh no, this electricity bill is slightly too high, or the heating is like, in my house I don't have heating, so it gets pretty cold in the winter. And I find myself complaining from time to time, like, it's so cold. When all I need to do is just grab another blanket and I'll be fine. Whereas you can imagine those poor people out at war, like they just had to deal with it, like that was their life, and also trying not to get killed, you know, on top of trying to stay warm. But yeah, you just take for granted how great our lives have been set up because of the people who went before us.
Absolutely.
I think that's one of the problems of the world at the moment. Those who want to be strong lead others to need be. Wouldn't it be great if we had a world where there was no fight to be the best, the biggest, or the baddest force? Well, it's true. Like, unfortunately, just that's the world we live in. Like, some people still want to be the biggest, or the best, or the baddest.
I think part of it is people feel safe. You know, if you know you're the biggest and the best, like here in the U.S., there's a certain amount of like safety knowing, like, hey, listen, if anybody decided to attack us, they're gone. Like, they're, you know, and so it's like no one's gonna try to start much beef with us. So I think people enjoy that level of safety, you know, and so then it's scary for them to think, oh, what if we're not the biggest or the most powerful? You know, then all of a sudden we are susceptible. But you know, if we were able to figure out how to have a world where humanity was able to trust each other a little bit better and treat each other a little bit better, that wouldn't really necessarily be a thing, right?
Yeah, no, exactly right. I think that's where it kind of comes down to, as well as trust. Like, a lot of people just don't trust other people, and their immediate kind of instinct, like their immediate reaction is kind of like, hey, like, you seem suspicious.
And unfortunately, I mean, there's some merit to both sides, right? Where you've got some people are trustworthy and people don't trust them, and that doesn't make sense because you should trust trustworthy people. Yeah. And then some people, you trust them and they turn out to not be trustworthy. So then, so now you're worried about, okay, is this person who's in charge of this country and can tell them where to shoot missiles or whatever, is this a trustworthy person or an untrustworthy person? And unfortunately, the untrustworthy people act trustworthy when it suits them. So it's kind of hard to tell. It's like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things you got to be real careful about.
Right.
Mr. Wright, anyway, I'm talking too much. Sorry, chat and JP. No need to read out all I say. It's fine. It's quite alright. You're educating. You're educating us.
Getting us all educated.
Educating Ted and also myself. I learn a lot when Mr. R's in a stream because he teaches me a bit.
Well, it's also creating some nice deep conversation. It is nighttime. It's time for us to sleep again, and I think we have accomplished a safer place, and we're still under the shadow of this nearby mountain. This is a nice place to live, so I'm glad that we just made it a safer spot. But my gut is what I'm going to do tomorrow, and I think maybe you can help me with this, JP. Is we're gonna make our base look pretty.
Yep.
We're gonna do it.
That's right, Mr. Wright. You are a teacher, so you are teaching. You're not really resting. It's time to stop working. You're not at work, but thank you for teaching. All right, how to make base look pretty? Do we want some French folding doors? Do you want? How do you want this to look?
So yeah, let's map it out first, so that way we both can work on it. Because I've been a part of Minecraft operations where one person just starts working and then the other person's like, what should I do?
Exactly.
So I think what we're going to want to do is create a nice courtyard that we can have a wall, so we can have outdoor space that's well lit that isn't going to be invaded by baddies. So I think we're going to want to do... I mean, I really like this path that we ended up creating over here. It was out of necessity to just stop the drown from being so evil, but I really, really like this. So I think what we should do is maybe build a wall from like here and here. And let's see, probably go out about this far.
Yep. Right, I might get some appropriate resources then. I don't have much to build with.
Yeah, we might.
So
I mean, we might be lacking on building resources, and that might be one of the things we need to do as part of this.
Yeah. Well, we've got the time.
We sure do.
All we need to do now is, I was going to say do the crime, but that's the opposite of what we want to do.
Do the opposite of crime.
Yeah, do the require. I was trying to rhyme with time. And requirement kind of rhyme, but not really. Alright. Getting all the cobblestone. Oh, cobblestone. Here we go. Beautiful. Alright. I've got some very, very relaxing lo-fi Animal Crossing music going in the background in my ears.
Very good, very good. I've got the soundtrack from Celeste.
Oh, very nice. And it's just very soothing.
Mine has moments of intensity, so it's like... Animal Crossing, I think, might lull me into too much of a false sense of security. Axiom Verge is for sale on the Switch right now. Ooh... I have Axiom Verge for the Wii U, but I don't have it for the Switch.
I need some more of this. I think a good way to teach people to be better, to avoid the mistakes of many leaders today, is to teach them to accept responsibility for things, and most important, to find a path forward that benefits the many, or at least takes into account others. Many kids these days have things really good. Parents provide them with much of what they want and do their best to help the kids not to be in the situation the parents were before, but it's taking accountability away from kids. I agree with that.
This is true.
Yeah, like
especially those who work with kids, you see it, right?
Oh yes,
you see, you can tell, like, your parent must just give you everything that you want because you have no idea how to be patient. You haven't learned how to be kind and sharing with others.
Exactly, and it's not even like in childcare. Like, it's even just like walking through like a supermarket. Like, you can see some kids that just, like, straight away off the bat, you can see kids who are taught better, and some kids that can just kind of get everything. Like, thing is nowadays, like, I've noticed that because technology has taken over so much, and it's just so easy to access things. Like, when I was growing up, I never had a phone until I was hit high school, and that was only because I needed to call my parents if I was lost or didn't get on the bus or whatever. But now you see kids that are like, I don't know. Like, some kids at work have got iPads, but for educational purposes, or they've got phones to, get in contact with their parents, which is it's necessary. But then some kids just have like phones and laptops and stuff, or iPads or whatever, just because they want it.
Right. And it's crazy how, like, readily accessible it is. Oh, hey, by the way, thank you so much for that first time chat from viewer Aries Forever. Thanks for speaking up in the chat. My zodiac sign, I think, I don't know, because I don't really pay much attention, but I think I'm a Capricorn.
Dad and Cat. Hey, Dad and Cat. Welcome. You've been lurking, but you've finally spoken up. Welcome to the other side of the Minecraft stream.
Yes, the underside.
I should really have this, like, my stream upside down, so that when someone goes from your stream to mine, they get the full effect.
They're like, wait, why is it upside down? You say, oh, it's the Coriolis effect. Don't worry about it.
So this wall, where do you want this wall built out to?
So I think... So I was thinking, why don't we, we'll make the first layer like what you're doing. We'll make it out of cobblestone, and then we're going to actually make some other types of brick. so
Okay.
it looks nice and pretty.
Let's do that.
Yep,
I see.
just like
Okay,
you're building
I see
it
what you're
there.
doing.
Just go to that brick there, or that chunk of cobblestone.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do that. Will I have enough? Will I have enough? Surely. Let's just say some... and then... That way?
Yep, this way, and then just connect it up to the side of the house here.
Yep, nice.
And then on the other side, you'll be able to continue that same line out to another cobblestone spot.
Nice one.
And-
I've been...
We need cobble, so I'm gonna go to this just over here. I'm gonna leave our area a little bit to see if I can find
Yep.
some iron as well as
yes,
cobblestone.
iron is not at the ready. It's just not very present at the time being. Alright, cool, that's that done. Oh, hello, sir.
Yeah, I had
Oh, dear.
a flip phone in high school, and then I didn't get a smartphone until, man, I want to say several years after college.
Yeah, I think I got my first smartphone. The reason why I got my first smartphone was because I saw that somebody could... It was an iPhone 3GS, or 3G. It was the first iPhone. And this is the only reason why I wanted it, is because there was a game on there where you could pop bubbles, like you could pop bubble wrap.
Yes, I remember that.
That was
app.
that was the only reason why I wanted the phone. And then I realised that it was a phone. I'm like, oh, cool, I can do phone things with it. That was the only reason why I wanted. And it was funny because the very first iPhone was probably it was
Ooh.
renowned for not being a very good phone.
Well, you had the classic Nokia last couple years of high school. Nice. Yeah, I got a cell phone because my wife and I went to a semi-permanent living situation in high school. So we were there during the week, staying overnight. Amelia Pond,
Yeah, you.
thank you so
Thanks
much
for
for the
subscribing.
subscribe for 10 months. Happy late Thanksgiving to you. Hopefully you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. It's so good to see you, Amelia Pond. How are things with your family? Yeah, so but it was also like not super common to whoa. Cool. I just broke through into like this crazy cavern. Interesting. Yeah, I got a cell phone in high school, but it was because we didn't live at home for parts of the week, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
But I know what you mean. It's like you're 7. You don't need a smartphone. Like why do you have a
Exactly.
why do you have a cell phone? Why are you on
Yeah.
Facebook?
Yeah, and the fact that like the internet is just, I mean, think about it, it's a bit of a scary place. So, like when kids just kind of let loose on social media. It's a
Oh
bit-
yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit terrifying. And I mean, I'm not even a parent, and that terrifies me.
Exactly. I mean, it's hard because my kids see their friends, they've got, cell phones and Discord and whatever, and I'm like, nope, Discord, there's a reason why Discord says 13 and up. And even
exactly.
then, that's when we do Discord for you guys, it's going to be under a lot of supervision. I trust my kids. They're very good about being honest when they're seeing like, oh, I was on Netflix and this show came on that was too scary, and so we turned it off. And I'm like, hey, very, good for you guys, not, knowing what your level of what you're okay with,
Yep.
and sticking away from it. So I trust them. It's other people I don't trust, right? It's the other people
Yeah,
on the
no, fair.
internet.
It's very fair. Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, but it is the fallen world that we live in. That
No, that's true. Alright, where are we? I'm just going to duck inside the house real quick because I need to fill up my water bottle and I'd like to not die.
yeah, it's night. It's almost night time. So I'm gonna light up our courtyard a little bit now that we've got at least a border going around in it.
Alright,
Because
you
once
do
we get
that,
to the
I'll be
point where the
back.
courtyard is working, we won't have to like immediately go to sleep every night, you know.
Yeah, it's
to
true.
just ward off the monsters. We can just kind of hang out.
Yeah. All right. We shall return in about 30 seconds. So.
Sounds good.
What
Dio
else?
only uses
Beast
Facebook now to watch Chrono Trigger. Oh yeah, yeah. We got a little bit of a couple basement series happening over on Facebook. Peter and I decided that let's branch out a little bit. We have a feeling a good chunk of our audience, especially those adults that are our age, are on Facebook that are going to remember some of the games that we love the most. Oh no, there's a baby zombie on this guy's shoulders. Baby zombie's the worst. They're so bad. Yeah, see, that's the thing I don't like about Facebook is that there's no way to be anonymous on Facebook. And that's part of it, I think. I'm worried and intrigued and like slightly like creeped out by Facebook's new like meta thing.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen enough of that to understand what that is.
I don't think anybody has. It sounded like the ramblings of a lunatic a little bit when Facebook man, I forgot his name for a second here, Mark
Zuckerberg, yeah.
When he was talking about it, it's kind of like, are you just a crazy person?
Yeah. Maybe, just maybe.
The general concept is the different, like, and I think it's the difference that we were just talking about a little bit while you were getting a bottle of water, is the difference between Facebook and YouTube as a social media platform is Facebook is linked with your actual identity.
Yep.
So that's kind of the whole idea. They're trying to build this metaverse where you're not somebody else on the internet, you're actually you. So when you play games with people, you're playing as yourself, not as, you know, the JP, you know, you're playing as Jacob, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what people call you in real life, you know? And so and I wouldn't be the basement over there, right? I would be, you know, Ted Snyder. So in some ways I can see that, oh, I saw that happen. I watched that whole thing and I just watched it happen to you. Here, let's go to sleep.
I was very adamant that I could stop that, but no. I was silly.
You were fine except for the creeper that came up behind you.
Oh, it was the creeper. Yeah,
he got you.
I just thought I could battle the skeleton boy.
Mark the Lizard King. Mark Zuckerberg, the reptilian alien. But yeah, so it's a weird concept because it's kind of, there's nothing specific about the concept. It's very generalized. He's like,
yeah,
and we call it meta. It's the metaverse. So basically the idea is that there's going to be this whole range of products that connect the real identity of people to the other real identities of other people.
Yeah, okay, I'm not sure if I like that. That's like too invasive in a way.
Right. So like it's cool in some ways because, for example, my parents moved to another side of the United States during the winter, so I want to be able to stay connected with people who are far away from me physically, and that's a cool thing. But I don't necessarily want to meet new people and their real identities on the internet. You know what I mean? That's the weird thing. I want to meet new avatars on the internet and then over time build trust, but you know, I don't need to know your address. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need to know exactly where
That's-
your house is to be your
Yeah,
friend.
that's too much.
Right.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Adams, Anonymous stuff. Look, it is 12:37 in the AM for me. So if I've mispronounced it, I apologise, but I appreciate the follow. This is one of the latest streams that I do.
So
My mum was very worried because my sister's getting married. Well, today now.
oh, really?
And
Oh,
yeah.
well, congratulations to her.
And so my mum said to me, she goes, "Oh, don't be up too late because you know you've got Chelsea's wedding tomorrow." I was like, "No, I know. I've been very weird. I've known for at least a year since she's been engaged." And she goes, "Try not to stay up too late." I'm like, "Let me tell you a secret here. One, I'm going to stay up till probably about 2 a.m. because I'm streaming." She goes, "It's too late for you." I said, "Okay, well I'm almost 30, so I don't have a bedtime anymore." And also, I've been unwell the last week, so my sleeping cycle has been out of whack, and so it's almost 1 a.m. and I'm wide awake. And so I
Yes.
said to her, I said, "Don't worry, it's not what did I do? Press the wheel button. It's not I'm not going to push myself to stay awake because I know I'm just going to be able to stay awake because I've been staying awake so late the last few nights." How much longer, Mr. R? Probably another hour and a half. And now I know for you it is past 1 a.m. So if you need to go up and go to sleep, quite okay. It is quite alright. I know it's very late for you. I appreciate your dedication.
Dad and Cat said the best thing about Facebook is that you get to also see all your viewers' medical and political opinions. I love it so much. Oh yes.
He's just jumped in and said, "JP has passed his bedtime. He's going to lose his screen time tomorrow." Mum will come to my house and ban TV from me. Ban TV from her 30-year-old son. That's quite alright, Mr. R. I know you've got a big morning modding for Jacob, especially on YouTube. That's not a fun time. So if you need to catch some Z's, quite alright.
This is why we're having a hard time finding iron. We're playing in the new Caves and Cliffs stuff, so things spawn in different places. No wonder. Okay.
What's it normally spawn?
Well, normally iron spawns best kind of anywhere from Y50 down to Y0.
Yeah.
But that's not true anymore in this. So if we want iron, we need to be looking at a different level. I think like 40?
Oh, I see. Okay. Let's go do that. So you get some more dirt.
Oh, I didn't get any. We didn't have enough leftover pie to have dessert for breakfast. But that in previous years, pumpkin pie has been my breakfast the next day. Okay, we need to look up. We need to look up a map of where stuff shows up. So I'm just gonna do that real quick for us, cause
Alright.
wait. Oh no. Okay, we're good. I thought I messed something up with my stream, but we're good.
You know what you're doing? Under control?
Okay. Ores.
Fill that in.
Caves and cliffs. Levels. Alright. So this is the image I need to keep open, basically.
I'm wondering, chat, if you can help me out here. If you can hear the music, or am I just popping to myself? Have I just been enjoying this music by myself?
It's very nice music.
Yeah. It's very relaxing. You can hear me. Oh, good. Okay, so I'm not just like... Because while you were looking at that image, I pulled up the camera really close. I was just bopping along to it. And if you didn't hear the music, I would have felt like a bit of an idiot.
I just realized the image that I downloaded of this ore generation is low res, so I can't tell what levels things are actually at. That's not helpful. Let's try again.
Can you also see the cat? He's asleep in his box. There he is. See his long legs sticking out. He's having a little snooze. Ready to wake me up at 5 in the morning, because that's what he loves to do. Alright,
Mom-splaining.
7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you reckon level 50 is where it might appear, do you?
I'm looking right here. It looks like iron is going to be best at level... Zoom. What is this image from? The height numbers are not very visible here.
The progress is pretty good, BD82 Craft. I'll take you up to sea level, so you can see our level. That was a terrible pun. So if we walk out here, this is our front door now apparently, and this used to all be water, and we've blocked it off with dirt. We're building a wall at the moment, so this is our wall. We've added some lights. Ted's put on some furnaces, and there's some bamboo. I've died a few times because I'm slightly stupid. That's okay. I'm still learning. I planted some seeds over here. I can't remember why, but they're there. And that brings us to now. So it's coming along. Ted's currently looking for the best place to find iron. So just waiting on his
So iron is going to be best at level 16.
Level 16. All right, let's head down.
So level 16. I'm going to make some signs, and I'm going to put signs at the best levels for things.
All right. I'm going to just dig.
Looks like iron also becomes really prevalent if you can find a mountain that's like 200 tall, but we're not going to worry about that.
So is that water down there? Is that? Oh, okay. Whoa! I am in a deep crevice of.
Oh no! Did you
water.
fall down into it?
No. I safely am back up. I'm just gonna block that off for obvious reasons. I don't want to fall down that again and can't get back up. I just went for a quick little swim. All right, let's start digging here. Let's see what happens. Just gonna dig all this out.
All right, I need to get the stuff out of my pockets that I do not need.
Can't see either. So let's get some torches. 13 torches. It's an okay amount of torches. Let's put that over there.
I can bring a few extra down that I just found.
Brilliant. I reckon if we put one there, and then we remember how to do this. Build one of these. Oh, I can build more torches anyway. That's cool. That's nice.
We should be able to find some coal at level 16. It's not going to be as prevalent as it could be in other places, but level 16 seems to be a good place to dig.
Yeah.
And we're not going to have to go through a lot of deep slate there, which is nice. Oh, it looks like we have been trying to do level 16 a little bit, so.
Yeah, I thought that sounded familiar because I saw the stuff that I built out a while ago. So that's right. Maybe it's just like in a certain spot. There, let's put that furnace there, and let's. Okay, that was smart. Yep, lovely. Let's get rid of that. Okay, and let's put in here. Let's put a bit of that. And take half and put it there. No, that's not going to do it. I want the other one. This one here. It's better. All right, very good. I had an interesting conversation on the phone the other day, Ted. I wasn't very well on Tuesday, so I took Tuesday off of work, and I thought, right, now's a perfect opportunity for me to make some phone calls that I just haven't had time to do, update some information.
Sure.
I paid off my car. I updated my information on my healthcare card. So I ticked a lot of boxes. We have a saying here in Australia where if you tick a lot of boxes, you kick a lot of goals.
Kick a lot of goals. Yeah, that makes sense.
I was kicking goals that day, and one particular phone call was very unusual because it was difficult. Let's just say, and so they said, because I needed to update my address because my last address, my healthcare card expired, and they sent out my new card but at the wrong address. And so I rang them up and I said, hey, look, this is my new address. And they said, all right, let's put it in the system. And they said, the suburb, we can't find it here anywhere.
Like your town?
Yeah. Yeah, sort of. And
okay, like a district?
Yeah, like a district, yeah. And they said, are you sure you live there? I'm like, what do you mean am I sure? I've been living here for 2 years. Like, I'm pretty sure I know where I live. And they said, it could be wrong. Like, what about, are you in this suburb? This district? I'm like, no, that's like 20 minutes away. Like, that's a completely different suburb. And they're like, oh, sometimes people get it wrong. Sometimes people make mistakes. I'm like, I know where I live. I've lived here for 2 years. And I was very confused as to what they were trying to say. And then they go, if you go to the local post office and ask them where you live, they can tell you. And I said, never have I gone to a post office and walked in and I said to them, hey, can you tell me where I live? Generally, I walk in and they say, what's your address?
Yeah,
and so finally,
they ask you.
Yeah.
You don't ask
them.
So
finally, yeah, that's right. The only time that you would do that is if you were like a lost child and you would say, do you know where I live? Like, because I don't actually know my address.
Dr. Lemon, thanks for the follow.
And so I said to them, they said, oh, can you spell out your address again and your zip code? Here we call it a postcode, but I think for you guys it's zip code.
You're correct, yeah.
And I said, yeah, sure. So I said, it's these numbers. And the last two were like 68. They're like, oh, 68. Oh, I put in 60. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is obviously a you problem. This is not.
They're like, there is no 60. You are a crazy person who thinks they live somewhere that doesn't exist.
Exactly right. They were telling me for 20 minutes. They're like, oh, go down to the post office and ask where you live. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, I know where I live. And I was trying to be as polite as I could, but I got to a point where I was just like, I don't know what you're asking of me, and I don't know how to respond without making you feel slightly stupid.
Are you an older person with dementia, or because this address doesn't exist?
Yeah, I was just doing my best, and then at the end of it, they said, "Oh, that's my mistake," and I took a deep breath. I'm like, you know what? We all make mistakes. It's fine. We got to the end of it. It's all right.
We all make mistakes. You just make a few more of them than I do.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly right. But it was a very confusing conversation for both of us.
Oh yeah, you're kind of like starting to question, like, maybe I don't know where I live. Like, maybe I've been wrong this whole time. I don't know I haven't really gotten that much mail here. I wonder if I've been putting the wrong address this whole time.
It's all booted up like 2 districts over. Yeah. There's someone like on the same street in a different like suburb. They're like, who is this JP person that I keep getting their mail?
I'm imagining you live in like a weird pocket universe. You know that there's like a time and space rift, like a black hole or some kind of wormhole around that district where you live. And so, you know, for most people, they drive in one side of your pocket universe and they instantly come out the other side. They don't even realize it's there. But there's something about you that allows you to live inside of this fourth dimensional space.
Yeah, it's just like this non-existent suburb. that
Yeah, like
on
like
maps.
Sirius Black's house, or like the inside of the TARDIS. Like it's a space
Yeah.
that shouldn't exist, but it does.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mr.
haven't
R says,
found-
I was going to say it has to be the postcode. That or the suburb changed. My aunt lives in a place which has had the suburb in 2 different names depending on the year. It used to be called one name, now it's something different. Well, that is confusing. That is very confusing. And Sam says JP only exists on the internet. I'm not actually
This is
a
the pocket
physical person.
universe.
Yeah, that's right.
I think this is not the optimum level for iron as well, except I just found some.
Oh, where are you?
But Dio, what do you think is the optimum level for iron?
Oh, get out of here.
Because I just found a vein.
Sorry.
Finally.
You are... Oh, you must be the other end.
Yeah, I went down the other side.
Rain? Oh, it's just a computer. Bit of water there, I might block that up. Oh, you're down here. Alright. One tip, mine gravel with a torch. Place a torch as a block of gravel breaks, and the above gravel will break as they fall on the torch. Oh, there you go. What is this blue stuff? That's fun.
Oh, yeah, this is Bedrock and Java, and this is 1.18 levels. So we've got, like, it goes down to negative, like, 60, I think, instead of going
Yeah, I
down
got
to
down
0.
pretty far before. There's a fair bit of coal here that I'm gonna get.
That's good. We do need coal. Anytime we see that, let's grab that.
Yeah. So you keep trying to get iron. I'm gonna get. No, I'm run out of room. Oh heck. Oh dear. Rightio. Let's just store a bunch of stuff in here that I don't need. Okay. Let's put that drop. Yep. I don't really need that. Or a spider eye. Do I need a spider eye? I don't know. I don't want rotten flesh.
I would say just throw them away. And if we want spider eyes, we can get them later if we need them. They're just only used in potion making.
Right, okay.
And even
Okay,
then,
well,
it's
that's
not a potion that you typically are like, wow, I want a lot of those.
Yeah, okay.
They can be used to unzombify zombified villagers.
Oh, I see. Found some iron.
That's kind of the
Mr.
only useful.
Mr. R, thank you. Hey,
found some iron?
I'm just trying to I found a little bit of iron. I've just tried to make the most ridiculous alternative to just trying to get rid of things. And so instead of making a chest, what I've done is what do I need for a chest? Oh, I need to get into that. All right. Instead of making a chest and putting things in the chest, I've just dug into the wall. I'm just trying to throw things into the wall and then block it off.
Oh yeah, that works.
And then
Yeah.
Mr. R was like, chest, just make a chest. I'm like, you know what? That sounds a lot easier. Do that. Sounds like a lot more logical thing. All right, now I've done that. All right.
The added benefit of what we're doing right now is we're also getting building materials for our wall. So
Yes.
we're looking for iron, but at the same time we're getting stone. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, let's put some stuff in here. Let's put some stuff that I just don't want.
Dio, we'll see you
here.
later. Go have fun waking up the child. I think I just heard a child of mine walking around out there, so we might have a cameo appearance.
What is... Oh, thank you, Danny Cat. The self-care trifecta. That is the old stretch. I think it's the first self-care trifecta I've had. It's stretch.
Ooh, did I miss a... Oh no, I got the Dr. Lemon Hydrate.
Also check, making sure I'm set up straight, and a hydrate. Thank you very much for that.
I think I'm going to, starting on Monday's stream, I'm going to lower the price of the push-ups redeem. So that way I get a lot more push-ups in during streams. Because
What's the price of it now?
I think I have it at like 3,000 or something like that. Hey, we got an emote-only chat. Awesome.
Heck. Another one here. Good.
And yeah, people are wanting to know when the Among Us stream is going to be. That is a good question. I'm gonna see if my Cup of Java friends want to maybe do the Among Us stream on Monday night. That could be. Oh wait, no, it's a bonus stream, so it has to happen on a time where I don't normally stream. I gotta look at my calendar for next week, but I think next week will be good. It'll probably end up being maybe late Thursday night.
I found a little bit of iron, not much. Oh, wait, no, that's copper. That's a
Wow,
shame.
I put push-ups at 5,000.
Well,
No wonder I'm not getting very many push-ups.
Dan and Kat said that you made his push-up redeems like 20,000. I think I've got anything for 20,000. Maybe I do. I've got one. It's JP sings a song at 20,000, which I've got plenty of time to practice because no one's redeemed it yet. Mr. R. Anyway, gotta head off now. Have a great stream and go to bed soon, JP. Much better to pass out drunken and waiting than tired. Thank you, Mr. R. Thanks for hanging out and for educating us, both Ben and I,
Yes, on history,
about
Australian
Australian history.
Yeah.
So have a great night or morning, depends how you look at it.
Dude, I'm digging all these new... I love my Handsome Yoshi emote that I added. Very happy with Handsome Yoshi.
That's the one you've got in your countdown, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, that lives in my nightmares.
It's actually not in the countdown. I have different things that I can... Like, the way that I have those memes set up is I can click them at any time, even over the countdown. So
Oh, nice.
put it at random times.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a bit of iron now.
And we have an Excuse Me Princess as well.
Well,
You got what?
excuse me, princess.
Yeah, we have an Excuse Me Princess emote as well. Link making his, well, excuse me face.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I've got a bit of iron. I've got 13 raw iron.
Yeah, I've got 21 raw iron, so we're doing pretty good.
We've got a bit here, which is good. How does one make it into ingots? Or do I have to put that through the furnace?
Yep, so we need to put that through the furnace. What I want to do also is find a good source of lava.
Oh, I found some before. That's quite far down though.
It's down deep. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna go and grab. I'm gonna make another bucket, and I'm gonna bring up 2. Actually, no. I'm gonna make 4 buckets. I'm gonna bring up 4 lavas at a time
Right.
because the lava will cook 100 things.
Oh, I see.
So we can save our coal for, especially since coal seems to be a little harder to get. Save our coal
Yeah.
for our torches. That's
Alright.
what they're called.
Well, I've got a bit of coal. What have I done with it all? I've got a bit there. That's cool. Alright. You're up there. Okay. So, do you need me to help you to get the lava, or are you going to get that yourself?
I can get the lava, but I do need to find the staircase that goes up.
Back this way. Can you see my name?
Oh,
Yeah,
yep.
follow me. There you go. There's a staircase.
Woohoo! All right. So right here, I'm gonna build a crafting table for us.
Lovely.
Now I didn't
Now,
find
with
any
that-
coal in my
I found a little bit.
little excursion. You want to throw the coal that you have in here?
Oh, in the chest? Oh, the furnace?
I've got a furnace here right by the staircase
Yeah, I'll chuck it in there.
at our iron level.
Do you want me to put iron? Oh, you got iron there. Cool.
Yeah, let's cook up the iron
I'll
right
Put
here.
my iron in there as well, and put the coal in, and then we are having a laugh.
Ha ha ha!
That wall outside, do you want to keep building on that?
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook up a bunch of stone. So we're gonna cook cobblestone into stone, and then we're gonna make some stone bricks.
Right,
They'll
well,
look
what
real
I'll,
nice
what I'll
for a
do
wall.
then is I'll get some more cobblestone, because I've got a bit, but I'll get some more.
Wonderful.
That will be my adventure for the next little bit. So much jumping.
All right, lava time.
Let's go get some cobblestone. What a beautiful day in the Minecraft world. One. That's the one. Okay.
Oh my goodness, we need to make steps. This is so bad.
Yeah. It is pretty terrible.
Oh, this isn't where you found the lava.
I found it right down the bottom.
Oh, maybe you blocked it off after you found it?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
That's it.
Comes from above.
Ooh, hello.
Getting all the cobblestone. I'm getting cobblestone? I hope so. Am I getting... Oh, it's gravel. Yeah, I'm getting cobblestone. Alright, cool. I was worried I was getting the wrong resources. But it's okay.
Nearly 5 minutes of emote-only chat. Oops.
You've been too immersed in the Minecraft world. I remember I was working for A-Game one day, and he was streaming, and he had to go to the bathroom. And he said to me, do you want to entertain the chat while I go to the bathroom? So I said, sure. Off he went. And he said it's an emote-only chat, so it only goes for a minute. So when a minute's up, just turn it off. And his stream deck, he's got one of those Excel, like it's one of those big stream decks.
Big ones, yeah.
And yeah, and there's just buttons galore. And to him, of course, it's just a normal thing. But for me, I had no idea what I was doing. So he's gone to the bathroom for a couple of minutes, and he's come back, and I've looked at the stream deck. There's too many buttons, and so I'm like, you know what? They've had like 4 or 5 minutes of fun, but now it's time for them to stop. I just don't know how to stop them. They're out of control. All the mods are trying to get everyone to calm down. I'm like, I can't help you. I can't turn it off. I don't know how. So he came in and saved me from Twitch. Saved me from the emotes.
It's true. As soon as the emote-only chat turns on for streams, Dad and Kev made a good point. It's almost every time that as soon as it turns on, then the streamer will ask a question that can only be answered with words.
Yeah, exactly right.
Like, hey, should I do this or that? And then they're trying to figure out how to communicate with just emotes.
Yeah. Oh, another one broke. I'm gonna get that one. Oh, I should probably make a while I'm here. I should probably make
Super Metroid's such a good game.
Here we go. I'll make 4 of them. Make some of them. Put you there. With that, I'm going to make some Max. There you are.
You know what I realized I should do before I start making this staircase, this really, really awesome staircase? I need to get the stone that I do have cooking. So that way 2 things are happening at the same time. See?
Yes. I have plenty of stone as well that I can contribute to the cause. That's gravel. You silly boy. Alright, let's make it back to the house before the zombies get me.
Okay. Gonna make a few more furnaces.
Actually, I'm gonna make it. I'll do it up here. There's a furnace up here that isn't being used. I'll just use that.
Wonderful.
I think there's one in here somewhere. No. Yes. Hello. Alright, charcoal will do the trick. Stone.
Thank you so much for the follow, Raven Caven. That's a great name.
I don't have enough charcoal, but that'll be fine. I'm entering my
Thanks for the follow.
I'm entering my 1 a.m. voice.
Ooh.
It gets a little bit more deeper and a bit more cracklier.
I love the deep crack.
So it's just like a soothing. I was on the phone the other day. One of the conversations I had with, I think I had to change my car insurance as well. And I rang them up, and we went through the process, and it was a pleasant conversation. And they said, "I don't know what you do for work, but do you work in radio?" I said, "No, I don't." I said, "Oh, you got the best voice for radio because it's so deep and soothing." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Guess that's a compliment. Thank you. That was fun.
Oh yeah. I worked at Taco Bell. It was my first job, and there was a lady there that said, "You should work in radio. You have a perfect face for radio." And I felt terrible.
It's almost like a compliment, but then you think about it, you're like,
wait a minute, a face for radio.
Oh, hold on.
That's the kind of humor you can expect in the basement Monday through Friday.
That's either insult in my voice or insult in my face. Either way, it's an insult.
Yes, my the tools all willy-nilly. It wasn't really chaos mob goblins as much as it was JP died a few times and I ended up with a bunch of stuff in random places. Dad and Cat has a perfect voice for newspaper? What?
There's a very odd, like a black creature just in our building here.
Have you never seen an Enderman before?
Is that what it was?
Oh my gosh, JP, you're such a noob. I love it.
Yeah, no, I've told you my Minecraft experience pre hour.
Oh yeah, Endermen are they're aliens, and when you kill them, they have a chance of dropping an Ender Pearl, which is like a teleportation pearl. If you throw it, when it lands, you instantly go to that location, which is a pretty cool little item.
Yeah. Now they drop. What do they drop? They drop grass.
Ah, yes,
Not
he was
quite.
holding a grass block. I bet.
Yeah,
That's
not
the other
quite
thing they
as
do. They
exciting.
also pick up blocks, so they can sometimes break things that you've built.
Oh, I see. Waiting for the stone to do its thing. I do need some more copper. Oh no, I'll put some more flint in there. There we go. No, I can't. I can't put flint in there. I need some copper.
Man,
Copper. Coal. Sorry, my brain just shut down for a minute. I had a very interesting. I went to the bank the other day. I don't normally go into the bank and do banking. I normally do it all online just because it's easier.
oh yeah.
Whenever I interact with anybody in terms of like, especially in a bank, because it's like there's high security, there's money everywhere. You feel very important when you go to the bank and transfer large sums of money. And whenever I'm put under these kind of situations, I just like my brain just shuts down, and I don't quite English very well. So I was transferred some money to my account to one bank, and I realized I had to be in another bank, my other bank account, because the car finance company would take that money out to pay off my car.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I need to get this money from one bank to the other today, because it was such a large sum of money that if I did it online, it would take a few days at least.
Oh, sure. So
I'm
you
like-
just need to just
I'm
I'll
like-
just do it in person. It'll be fast.
Yeah, exactly. So I went to the first bank and I walked in and I said, hey, look, I need to take out $9,000. And they said, oh, that's a lot of money. What is it for? Which is perfectly normal for the bank to ask because it's money that they're giving me.
Drugs.
So I mean, no, did I say drugs? I meant food. And I told them the story. I said, I'm paying off my car, but I need to take it to the other bank today because I made this mistake. They're like, yeah, sure, no worries. So I got to this point and I was very confident. And then and then after that, they handed me $9,000 in cash. And that's when I realized that I had $9,000 in cash.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, whew, this is a lot of money to have. Like, this
just
is
be
a
walking
lot
around
of
with. Right.
Yeah, so luckily the other bank was on the other side of the road. So I get in my car and I drive and I park in the other car park.
Ooh, Dio, yeah,
And
we
I,
probably do have an aquifer there.
And I get there and I walk in and they said, what how can I help you? And I said, I'm here to deposit some money. Now at this point, I've forgotten what money is, I've forgotten what currency is, and I've also forgotten how to speak basic English. Because they've said to me, how much are you depositing? And the exact amount was $9,100. And
Okay.
I had said, I kind of froze, and I was like, 91. And they said, no, you were depositing $91? I'm like, no, 9.1.
nine not one.
Yeah. And they said $9.10. Is that what you deposited? I was like, no, it's 901. And it took me. I'm not kidding. It took me literally a few minutes to get out, which is rather embarrassing.
91,000?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like,
You probably look
said-
really suspicious. Like, is this what's going on? Is this stolen money? Like, why is he so confused
Yeah, and
about
that-
how much?
and that's what I said to them. I put the envelope on the counter because the money was in an envelope from the other bank, and they said, "Sorry, how much is it?" I said, "It's 91,000." No, they said 91,000. You walking around with $91,000 in cash? I'm like, no, it's 9 to 100.
You're like,
And they said, "Is it 9,100?" I'm like, "Yes, 9,100."
just so delightfully awkward.
Yeah. And at that point, I'm like, the next words that were about to come out of my mouth was, "It's not drug money, I promise you." But I'm so glad I didn't speak.
It's probably
That
good you
would've been
didn't, because that doesn't sound suspicious at all.
especially when it's not provoked, like it's not asked about. I just say it. And wait a minute.
Dio just put it together. You deposited over 9,000.
Yeah.
What? 9,000?
Yeah, it took me
It is
to
weird. It is weird when you have to do, like, you've been saving up for a long time, or you're gonna make a big payment on something like a house or a car, and in some of those situations it's just like a digital transfer. But every once in a while, you have to get it all out in cash, and you're like, this is so much money. I don't
The
know what to
effect
do
of that
with
amount
this.
of money had on me was unreal. Like I just turned into
Yeah.
another person.
It just you turned into like a weird, strange, like alternate reality version of yourself that doesn't know how to talk.
Yeah, there was a version of myself who I wasn't educated. It was just that kind of version of myself. If I never went to school, that's how I would turn out. Just walking into banks with large sums of money and not able to communicate.
Up.
Exactly. And just the first thing I say would be, "It's not drug money."
I promise. Believe me,
That's
please.
right. I can't tell you how much it is, but I can tell you where it's not from. Sam's just said the bank story is the exact opposite energy to the address story. The address story, I was so confident. I'm like, you are wrong. You are bad at what you're saying. The bank story is, I am wrong. I am very bad at what I'm saying.
I would be really nervous walking around with a lot of cash, dad and cat, in New York City. It's a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how many over here camped out for Black Friday? That's a good question. I didn't. I'm here. I never shop on Black Friday. I hate large crowds of people. I hate pressing up against people. Ugh.
Yes.
Some people love that, but I'm not that guy.
No. My dad and I have a tradition. Every year we go down to the local shops, because at Christmas time, a few days before Christmas, they'll do 36-hour shopping. So they'll open at like the more like normal trading hours, and then they'll just extend it until the next day. And so we'll just go there until like 2-3 a.m. in the morning and just watch everyone else. Like we just go down and people watch. We might
That's a
do a
good
bit of
idea.
Christmas shopping. but we won't go there for any specific reason other than just like have, like we'll just buy like a coffee or something or like a hot chocolate and just
Sit there.
yeah and enjoy it. It's just what we do. So like
That's
in that kind of sense, when there's no real mission, like I don't have to get to the shops and I don't have to do this, like it's a lot easier to deal with. But yeah, when it comes to like you have to go shopping and you have to deal with everyone else around you, that's hard work.
Yeah, luckily for me, all of our Christmas shopping is already done. It's actually done like the day after Halloween. I think we finished it up. So really early this year. I'm the guy who normally goes out and does shopping the day before Christmas. And so I just didn't want to deal with it this year. Like the stress of, okay, I'm going to go somewhere and I'm going to try to get a thing and then it's not there or whatever. So
Yeah,
I did a lot of shopping online this year.
I haven't started my Christmas shopping yet, and it's a bit upsetting.
The nice thing about starting early is you can order more things, right? Because now you have time for it to come in the mail.
Exactly
So
right. Exactly right.
You don't need it right now, so you have more options.
Yeah. Have you been building stairs the whole way up?
Yes, I have.
My goodness me, you are dedicated.
Well, this is important.
You are
It's one of those things that
dedicated
pays
kid.
off. It pays off in dividends later on, especially when I'm going to be running lava up and down. I don't want to be having to jump for every block. Plus, you can actually move quite fast if you run and jump upstairs. You can move really quickly.
There is a zombie, I think, in the top floor. I just saw it walk past, and it just scared me a little bit.
Little
But that's
Teresa,
right,
happy Friday to you.
I would kill it. Oh, it's raining. That's a shame.
Whoa.
Thank you, Sam.
Dio, you still have your Super Nintendo box with the Toys R Us sticker on the back? That's amazing.
Thank you very much for the hydration station. It's a good station to check into.
Ooh, I'll take a hydrate too. Why not?
Aslan, you want to see where Aslan is? Aslan is currently, he's in his box and he's asleep. There he is. He's having a little snooze. There he is. Right, what was I doing? I was trying to find coal. Not coal. Yes, coal. I just could not find any anywhere. Because what I'll start doing is I'll take that stone out and I'll start building the wall. So I reckon you've got some stone.
Yes, so what we're going to do is
yeah.
you're going to take that stone out and you're going to put it into a crafting table.
Okay.
I think it's just like you're building a Ooh, wait. Do you need Yeah. You don't need a crafting table, but it's just 2x2. And you'll get stone bricks is what you're looking for.
Now where is it? It's in here, isn't it? Hi, Krasnik. Welcome. Welcome to stream. Great to have you. Is there any in here? There is some in here. Alright. Let's put that together. Is there some in here? Yes. Put that there. Oops. Is that in there? No. Any in here? No. Alright, so crafting table. So what I want to do is I want to... So where it looks like an actual wall. And
Yeah, if you
and a site wall, is that what it's called?
Nope. If you look in the chest here, I made a couple.
Oh,
It'll be stone brick. And so it's
stone
basically
bricks, yeah. I'm with
you take stone, make sure it's stone and not andesite or diorite.
Yeah.
And then you just make a little crafting table basically with it.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So we're gonna turn all that stone into stone brick.
Yep.
Great, done. Doing it. Love it.
Wonderful. And then let's see, any other cobblestone that we have, let's get it into these furnaces.
Yep. I'm out. Right, cobblestone. That's gravel. There we go. Oops, hold on a minute. Put some there. Put some more in here. What's the rest of it? There it is. Oops. Put you in there.
Perfect.
Any in here? Some cobblestone up there.
those are
Petition
all
for JB to change his bio to game is still 5 out of 10. What is it on now, Sam? Is it like still 4 out of 10? Alright. So now we're just going to put those bricks on top of the cobblestone we had out there.
Yep, exactly. I think we'll go 3 total high. So
Cool.
So it'll be two stone brick on top of each cobble.
Alright, let's do that. 4 out of 10 currently. I deserve a level up. I'll tell you what. I think I'll give myself an early Christmas present and level myself up with my gaming skills. Let me put that there. Let's put that there as well. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice brick. That's much nicer than the walls I was building out of dirt.
Right, exactly. This is where we upgrade our lives.
Looks so much more aesthetically pleasing. Let's get you on here. Oops. Yeah, all good. Okay, good. Let's learn how to walk. There we go. I would like to eat this apple. Make sure I've got a carrot as well.
All right, and then I'm going to continue my stair making.
All right. I wish you the best of luck.
I think I'm getting pretty close. I think I've only got about 30 more levels to go up. Good morning, Joshua. How are you today? I'm good. How are you today?
Okay, cool. That one's done. One level done. And the rain has passed.
Ooh, push-up redeems. Nice. All right, here we go.
Another work off that Thanksgiving dinner. I'm gonna run out again. That's right. Making a nice, lovely wall. Look at this wall. This is the kind of wall that dreams are made of. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at those bricks! Look at that! Admire those bricks. Oh, I'm going to go to sleep happy tonight. I'm going to be a very happy person after I've just witnessed these bricks.
That feels good. Feels good to exercise.
Oh, I want to use the stairs. Yeah, what level was all those? Oh, here they all are. They're hard to miss. Oops, this one here. Some stone.
Ooh, I hear gunshots outside.
Oh, gunshots.
Yes, hunting. Deer hunting.
Oh, I see.
It's currently rifle season for deer. Lasts a couple weeks.
Oh,
It must be
sorry.
the
Do you mean in real life or Minecraft?
No, in real life. There are people...
That makes a lot more. That makes a lot more sense.
You're like, I didn't know there were guns in... there were guns in Minecraft.
or deer, or seasons. Like, I was perplexed.
Beastman, you're totally right. It's not actually a push-up redeem. It's more like a pie-eating redeem because I have pie on the floor. Every time I go down to take a push-up, I'm actually eating a mouthful of pie.
He's got you there.
Round here, gunshots usually means guns. This is true. There are guns. People in Minnesota love their guns. Love their hunting guns.
Alright, got all that now.
Their Second Amendment rights. Gotta have your Second Amendment rights.
Cobblestone in there. Got any more cobblestone? No, I don't. I've got a lot of stone. Not a lot of cobblestone. Alright, up the stairs. Here we go. You're all working vigorously on these stairs.
Oh yes, the vigor is strong.
Sam, I have a weed blaster to shoot aliens. Do you come across aliens often? Do you need to use it often? It is nighttime. Get out of my face. Hey! Oh, you exploded. Holy goodness.
Is there a
I
creeper
forgot
there?
that those. Yeah, I forgot those things exploded when I do that. Ah! Leave me be. I have a helmet, and I'm not afraid to use it.
I have a defensive item. I'm not afraid to defend myself with it.
That's right. Beware. You only use it when you play Martian Panic on the Wii. Fair enough. I feel like if you use it in any other scenario, it would be not quite as helpful. Don't blow up. Blow up here. Good. Alright, cool. Now I can fix that. That's fine. That's cool.
I'm interested to see the wall that JP's been building.
Oh, look, I'm very impressed with myself.
Ooh,
Peter Weir.
that's good. Accomplishments. We're kicking goals.
Yes, exactly.
That's what we say.
Laying down some. Building the wall. Building the wall isn't family friendly, JP. Depends who you're trying to keep out. All right.
I like having walls around my house.
That's right. All right. Let's still have some room. Good, very good. All right. What do we got? We got 2 hours and 20 minutes. My goodness, it's just time is flying by.
Wow, wow, dang.
Yeah.
Minecraft is one of those games, man. Like when Peter and I play Minecraft for the channel, we have to be very conscientious of the time. One night, it's the worst it's ever been. One night we were playing Minecraft. We started we called the series Into the Nether with Nothing. You know about the Nether,
Yep.
right, JP?
Yes. Do you know why I know about the Nether? Is because there's a kid at work who told me about it today. That's why I know about the Nether.
I'm so excited to go to the Nether with you. It's going to be super fun. But in this series, what we did is we went into the Nether without any equipment, and we had to survive, and it was really, really fun. But so we're playing, right? We're playing the game. We're having a great time, and we look at the time, and normally we end at like 1 in the morning. We end our recording times, and we looked at the time. It was 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, and Peter's like, I have to work today, and I was like, I was like, I can sleep in, but not for that long.
Yeah,
I was like, we need to be done. And just Minecraft, if you're not careful. Peter talks about it all the time too. It's like it's the kind of game where you pour yourself a cup of coffee, and then like you go to take a drink of coffee, and it's ice cold because you haven't thought to drink your coffee the whole time.
Yeah. I also love the fact that when we both sleep in this game, we both bring different items. Like you brought a torch and I brought a carrot.
Ah.
Just to have like something to like comfort us when we sleep.
All right, we're almost safe from bad guys. Almost.
Very good.
And we won't have to worry about it unless we venture outside of our walls. And then we can tear down our disgusting looking hut and build something that's a little bit more warm and inviting.
You're so against the hut. I don't understand.
It's bad. It's made out of like all the like it's made out of like the randomest materials too. Some granite, some cobblestone, some dirt.
I find it endearing. It's homely. It's got character. All right.
character.
There. It's got character, but not any security.
Ah,
I think I'm
feels
almost
good
finished.
to destruct.
I've been playing, like, on streams now. I would play a lot of Minecraft, play a lot of Animal Crossing. I recently started playing Sims, and these are 3 games that, if you're not careful, you can just spend a lot of time creating things. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous thing.
Yeah, Sims is another one. Yeah, these games that
Yeah.
just like they suck you in and you don't even realize what time it is anymore.
Yeah. I was hanging out with my housemate last night, and then he went to bed at like 11:30, 12. And I woke today only for a couple of hours, and I didn't start till midday. Because I don't normally work Fridays, I just had to go in and do a bit of admin work. And so I had the whole morning off. So I stayed up last night and played a bit of Sims, and before I knew it was 2 a.m. I'm like, you know what? I should probably be asleep. Like, this is probably an appropriate time for me to be asleep.
Okay.
Alright. I just want to point out, this wall looks incredible.
It really does. It really does.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We're gonna do. I've got doors. Pressure plates.
I would like to make all this not dirt. But that's going to take some time.
Yeah, we're gonna want to have some dirt in here so we can have like a nice little like garden.
Yeah. I think we just kind of like make it a bit more not all over the shop. We're going to try and make it a bit more level, bit more
like that.
aesthetically pleasing. If we're going to have a nice house, we may as well have a nice yard. That was kind of dumb for me to dig that out because I'm going to put it back again. Yeah, I probably should have just left that. Oh well, I'll put it back. Have this extend to about maybe there. Oops. Get rid of that. Put that there. Put that there. Oh, no. Put that there. There we go. I was watching another streamer, Delta Dave, a good friend of mine, play Mario Party today.
Ooh,
And
nice.
I thought that it's probably due time that we get the old crew back together and have another game soon.
Yes.
Try and exact my revenge on everyone because I came fourth.
That was bad. You you did not pull ahead very well there.
No, I did not. It was not ideal. I don't have a great record against Mr. A, and I've never played against you or Rothgar, so it was always good.
And Roth had the advantage of having never played before.
Yeah, he just had the beginner's luck.
Yep,
I think.
the beginner's luck is a total thing with Mario Party. I think
Yeah.
they can tell.
I was playing against my girlfriend. I showed her the game, and I got 3 stars in 2 turns, which is very, very fortunate considering I only won by 50 coins because she got a bunch of bonus stars.
Whoa, 3 stars in 2 turns?
Yeah, I don't know quite how I did it, but I was very surprised.
That's impressive.
I was quite impressed. I was quite impressed with myself.
Yeah, what do you think of this this front gate? I mean, it could be a little better, but actually, it looks pretty ugly.
Have a look, see. Yeah. It's okay.
Do
Not
this.
too bad.
I don't know. It's better than it was, and it actually functions now, so that's nice.
Yeah.
The door automatically closes behind us, so that's nice. And we
Oh,
do have a
very
way
good.
to get up onto the wall, so we can like shoot bad guys and stuff.
Yep.
But we're gonna light this thing up.
It's very nice. Very good. Right. What is this here? I don't like this. Let's get rid of this. Okay, great. So now that that's done, what's the next step, Ted?
All right, we've got the wall going all the way around. Let's just make sure. We need to make sure that we have wall that goes at least 2 high all the way around. So I think we need a little bit more wall over here on this side.
Oh, yeah, I see.
And then we're going to get rid of the stairs on this side here so nothing can just climb in.
I'm not put the rest of the. There it is. Let's put that there. I'm sitting so far off the camera. I'm almost out of the screen. Sit me back here. I somehow ended up.
just way off camera.
Yeah, I'm just like slowly rolling away in my chair.
9x9 plot of dirt can be watered by a single block of water. This is true. This is true. Hey, MV Roner. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the basement, the friendliest place on Twitch. This is Bedrock, actually, surprisingly.
Hey,
Right?
thanks for the follow.
Playing with our friend JP. We're in the US. JP's in
Hello.
Australia.
Hello, hello.
And hey, let's go ahead and give a shout out for JP in the chat, so everybody can give JP a follow who's watching as well. JP plays
Oh, thank you.
all sorts of other fun stuff on his channel. We just joined forces for some Minecraft goodness because he, up until a few weeks ago, hadn't played Minecraft in years and years and years and years. So there's a lot of
Yes.
new things for him to see.
Like learning how to build houses without using dirt.
So we're just playing with JP today.
I like this little river we got going on with the bamboo. It's like all of this concrete, all of this dirt, and there's one little bit of river, and it goes
Yes.
nowhere. It's just it's just nice.
Yeah, it's just there for growing the
the bamboo.
bamboo. Yeah, the sugar cane.
Sugarcane, yeah. Mr. E, welcome. Good morning to you. It's also good morning for me. If you look at it that way, it's 1:39 in the morning. Perfect time to be out playing some Minecraft. Ji Yang Song, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Great to have you. Alright, that's that done. So now we can plant.
All right,
Whatever.
yeah, there we go. Okay. The courtyard. Now we need to build a house.
Alright, so should we
And-
get rid of
Yep, let's break
All of this?
all this garbage right out of here.
goodbye house?
And I'm going to, let's see here. We have a lot of oak.
Thanks for being so. I would say sturdy, but that's not the right word.
Thanks for being so penetrable. It was great.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks for not keeping us safe, ever. I'm using the wrong tools for this. Here we go. Let's do that. Thank you. Thank you. Way! Everything's exploded. I didn't realize there was so much in there. Okay.
Oh, did you break
Let's,
the chest?
I broke a chest. Broke a chest and everything fell out. So I need a chest. Not that chest. Goodness me. Alright, let's just drop everything.
Let's see. Don't need the stairs. Don't need an oak fence anymore. We will keep the seeds and the sugar cane.
We need apparently we need a Christmas tree at our base.
Ooh, a Christmas tree.
I think it's a valid point.
We should set one up. Let's do it.
Let me just figure out what I'm doing with all this rubbish that I've
Mm.
accidentally created.
Could pretty easily make a Christmas tree too.
Just put the chest here for the time being. Okay, cool. And in this chest, I shall put... Oh! Got a golden helmet. If you would all require a golden helmet.
Oh yeah, put it on. Hey, what's up, Murney? Welcome to the basement, the friendliest place on Twitch. How are you doing today, Murney?
Alright, Sam, thanks very much for hanging out, and also for the sub. Subs for 4 months. So
Wow.
well done to you. So thanks for hanging out.
thanks for the
Have a great
follow.
night. Already a 28-year-old shouldn't be up past 10 p.m. Well, a 29-year-old is up almost past 2 a.m. So I really need to think about my life choices, which I think they're great. I'm playing Minecraft with Ted. What more could you want?
What more could you want?
Have a great night, Sam. I will talk to you soon. I have myself a purple helmet. If you would like a gold helmet, it's in this chest.
Sounds
It
good.
is yours. It is yours to take, to have.
I'm just gonna collect all the things that were in the chest here, get them in a new chest.
Yep, that chest is full. So, yeah, a new chest. Oh, you've got a new chest. Oh, very good. Got a bigger chest.
Yeah! Got a base mullet. Put it on.
Put all this rubbish away. Don't want any of that anymore. Alright, let's go find some of my tools. So now that I've done that, I want that, and I want that, and I want that. I also want... Heck. That. A lot of stuff in here that's mine. Okay. I don't think I need anything else.
Yes,
some
Myra,
stuff in this...
I did see that factoid.
Oops, one button. There are some things in this chest that I require. Oh. Got my foot caught in my cord. Right. Okay, cool. Cool.
Alright, if we can sleep for the night, I'm gonna go and collect a bunch of wood so we can make a log cabin, and then we'll make a Christmas tree. It'll be wonderful.
Perfect. Alright,
Sleepy
let's go do that.
time.
Oh, no, I threw that. That was silly. And now there we go. Okay. I brought my comfort, my block of stone with me.
I cuddle with my pickaxe at night. Keeps me comfortable.
Helps me sleep well.
Ooh, I love what you did with this chest underneath the stairs. That's very cute.
I have to have things done to this. Not about here. Like, things have to be just so.
That's
So
good.
It's kind of like a hard way. Alright. The companion cube. That's right. Yes, this is my companion cube. I sleep with it at night. Alright. What I might do is that there's a farm that we kind of made out here earlier. The last stream. So I'm going to try and go out and harvest some of that. Oops.
Oh, and bring some of the farm inside.
Yeah, so we can do it in the courtyard. There's some llamas!
Ooh. Ooh, Experiment is a tough boss in Dread.
Give me all of it. All of the things. Can I sit on you? Is that how it works? No. I can't tame a llama.
If you can tame a llama, I don't know how it works.
Well, if you don't know how it works, then I am at a complete loss.
I bet our chat knows.
Go on, chat, tell us. Ooh, there's heaps of cobblestone here.
Oh, hey,
Okay,
Beastman, I've got a question. So I opened a piece of mail. Actually, Peter opened a piece of mail on Tuesday for our recording session. That may or may not have come from you. And we were trying to figure out, is the idea that it's for Peter to wear and to have, or for me? Because currently, his streams are a little sporadic.
Who knows? Give me all the stuff. All of the stuff. Okay, great. Very good. Very great. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty space. Yeah, great. Alright.
Give the llamas spaghetti. Tina, come get your dinner.
Dinner, come get your ham.
Oh,
Dinner, you fat lard. Come get some dinner. That was a movie that I reckon me and my family were able to quote through and through.
it was one of those movies, man. Oh,
Yeah.
we had this is actually an interesting tidbit. So a friend
Yep.
of mine who I went to high school with, I went to an arts high school. He was in the theater program. I was in the music program.
Yep.
He's hilarious. He actually has a Twitch channel. It's not a family friendly channel, but I see him on quite often. 300 people watching
Yep.
him regularly
Wow.
on Twitch.
Wow.
He's got a YouTube channel. It's got like 300,000 plus subscribers. Video gaming stuff and nerd stuff. He's like into anime and all that. But anyway, for high school, we had a talent show. And he performed. He walked out with a Vote for Pedro shirt. He performed the entirety of the Napoleon Dynamite dance, like perfectly. It was so awesome.
I think tomorrow for the reception at my sister's wedding, because my sister has a knack for just doing dances, just dancing to anything. There'll be no context. She'll just break out into dance. And my dad will generally join in, and again, there's no real context. He'll just do it.
So we're gonna put those are gonna pop out until we get some water in there. So I'm gonna grab a water bucket.
Oh yes. And so I think for the father-daughter dance that I have now learned is very common at weddings. Instead of doing a normal choreographed dance, that they're just going to do their random dance moves to the song that Napoleon Dynamite danced to in that movie.
Oh yeah, that's such a good song too.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it to save my
I
life.
can't remember the name of the song, but the band is called Jamiroquai.
Yes, Canned Heat is the song.
Canned Heat.
Yes. Now it rings a bell. All right.
Getting
Okay,
water
that's
is nice and easy where we are
Yeah.
because it's just underneath the ground. Tempted to live stream myself watching the new Home Alone movie. A friend said that its 18% on Rotten Tomatoes score was generous. Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh.
That's a real shame.
You know, here I have a theory. On what could make a good Home Alone movie.
Macaulay Culkin.
Do you know he changed his middle name?
Yeah, to Macaulay Culkin.
Yes, Macaulay Culkin. No, okay, so I have a theory why Home Alone is such a great movie. It's because it has real music in it.
Ah, I see.
Like the score, it has a movie score written by John Williams, Star Wars guy. And like, if you have decent acting and you have a real score, and like the other part of it too is it was for kids, but it was for families, and like the bad guys getting hurt and stuff, it wasn't like lots of childish sound effects and stuff. It's very raw. Like when they fall, it's not like you know, it's not doing all that kind of junk like cartoon stuff. It was like a guy falling going, oh, you know?
Yeah.
And if they would just do that, I mean, you get some pretty rough around the edges guys, especially if they're recognizable actors, you know, like Robert De Niro, right, would be a great criminal.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Or
Absolutely.
anybody who is like in those old, mafia movies would be great, or somebody who could fit that bill. But
Yeah.
like, if you get the right actors and you get a good music score and you don't try to market it toward children but instead market it toward families, I think it would work. But they keep
Absolutely.
they keep going like, oh well, the main audience is going to watch this as kids, and so then they make it feels like a Disney Disney Channel movie.
Yeah,
rather
and that's
than
kind of
like a
that's kind of
legit-
not true. That's kind of not true in the sense that like the main audience isn't going to be just kids, because it's like it was like Space Jam, for example. Like Space Jam was brought out in 1996, and they brought out another one obviously this year, and they realized that the market is going to be people that watched the first Space Jam. Obviously, going to be kids as well, but a lot of people that will go and watch the second Space Jam is because they've watched this first one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a shuttle. Yeah, so the same thing with Home Alone. The first two came out. How long ago was that? That would have been a fair while ago. But the people that would go out and watch this current Home Alone is because they've seen the first ones.
Right, which
And
they're adults now.
Yeah, exactly right.
They're they were kids when they watched the first one. They're adults now.
It's right, yeah.
So like, Pixar does a great job of making movies that are for the whole family, that the whole family can enjoy. And if they took the Home Alone franchise and they just said, you know what, instead of trying to make it a kids movie, let's make it a family movie,
Yep. Oh, yeah.
then it would work.
Absolutely right. But that, how long of a time? Oh, it was almost 2 o'clock. It was almost
And
bedtime.
look at this. Oh, yeah, it's almost 9:30. It's almost time to be done. But we have... So next time we do this, because our plan is to play Minecraft together every other Friday.
Yep.
It'll be Friday evenings for you, Friday mornings for me, every other Friday. So next time we do this, we are going to build a house inside of our courtyard,
Yep.
and we'll set up the Christmas tree then. That'll be perfect,
Yes.
because it'll be nice and close to Christmas. Maybe we can give each other Christmas gifts. That could be fun.
I like that.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and shut down the stream. See if we can maybe let's go ahead and raid JP's channel, and then JP, why don't you go and raid somebody else from there? Does that
I
sound
will.
good?
And I'll act surprised. That can be your Christmas gift to me. A raid.
And when we raid JP, if you haven't already given JP a follow, do so, because he is great.
We'll just patiently wait here, and unexpectedly, there might be some other people that come in. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's just continue to play with no expectations.
Sounds good to me. All right, we'll see you over on your channel, JP.
No worries. Thank you, Ted. I'll talk to you soon.